Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pastor Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy gang! What is going on, everybody? Happy Gravy Day. I am your close personal friend, Alex the Moon Dog Middleton, and I am joined once again this week with my very close friend, Pat the Sundog Dion. How's it going, bud?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Salutations, my friend.
Salutations to you as
I'm
well.
going to be quite fancy from now on.
I like that. That is cool.
I'm going to change my life, be a real fancy pants.
Or suits now. That's you.
No, just the pants.
Okay.
Fancy pants.
Like suit pants? Or like khakis?
Just fancy.
Like nice khakis, maybe?
Depending, whatever.
I can see it being nice khakis.
Could be parachute pants in the right scenario.
Like,
those could be fancy.
Like khaki parachute pants.
Oh, man.
Khaki parachute
Denim
pants
parachute
would have been
pants?
hot, dude.
Black
That would've
denim, though. So they look like they're dress pants, but they're still jeans.
I like that a lot.
That's what I should do. Instead of just ever buying dress pants again, I should just get black jeans.
You could do that. You should do that.
Maybe I'll go by Walmart after this.
Do it, yeah.
I didn't see any black jeans out last time I was there, though. I don't know. We'll find out.
I got a jeans place that you could like use.
Just a jeans store?
Like a site. It's good, but they don't advertise on the podcast.
Yeah, I
can
can't.
you advertise on the
I can't
podcast. You don't get to do that.
online like that. Like a shirt, you're like, yeah, I can guess how big it is. Pants fit wrong.
But you can get like, see, you're a tailor guy.
Exactly. I'm not a tailor.
You gotta be a tailor guy, especially being a bigger guy. Like you can make sure everything fits perfect.
I really don't need to be a tailor.
Everything will fit perfect.
I just buy the same pants from Walmart.
Yeah. No, I guess I mean, you got a system, dude. You got a system. I'm not knocking your system. It's obviously working for you, dude. You're stylish as fuck. You got, what is this? Fabletics? Bleep that out, Wheezy.
Or
You really need to get Wheezy. Wheezy, apologies for her not bleeping out anything last week. She bleeped out absolutely nothing. She doesn't really have thumbs.
It was her first try.
Yeah, she's struggling with a lot of stuff, but we're working on her production work.
Yeah, right now I'd put her production level at, let's say, boxer.
Okay. Which is low.
She's got room to improve. Not exactly a lot of intelligence from the boxer breed, but they're just happy to be there.
Right.
And willing to help. And that's where she's at right now.
Very willing to help, and that's important.
It's only up from here.
We need that. We need that in them. Well, yeah, happy Gravy Day, everybody. It's episode 674, and 4th of July came and went. And just like that, America is 250 years old.
Old as fuck, boy.
But we can celebrate 250 all year, though, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was planning on doing.
Centennial is for the whole year.
And so on the 250th year of our Lord, and by our Lord, I mean...
America.
I mean...
Lady Liberty.
Lady Liberty. Absolutely.
The Lord is a lady.
You get it. And on the 250th year of our Lord, I noticed that there's a thing called flock cameras that the internet was mad about.
Yeah, who the fuck voted in this shit?
I didn't know what they were. I was like, oh, people are bird watching.
It's fucking government spying is what it is.
Right. I thought it's not bird watchers.
No,
not at all.
Flock.
That's what I thought. Like there were flock cameras. I was like, what, you don't like birds? I was like, are you just tracking like the migration patterns of the fucking golden goose or whatever the fuck it is that flies? I don't know.
No, the government thinks it's God and it thinks of us as its flock.
We are the flock.
Yeah, we are not.
So they're just these cameras that they post up. I've seen them. I didn't realize what they were until I looked them up. But they're those like solar powered things that are just like up in the middle of parking lots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they grab all of the data on you when you go by.
Wait a minute.
They get like your license plate,
thinking
your car.
about them on roads. Now that you say parking lot, I think there's one.
Like any empty parking lot.
I think there's one in my apartment complex.
But like I can see why that would make sense, but also I can see why people have problems with it, where it's like if you're not doing anything, why should you be worried? But also like you're getting a lot of information on the make and model of my car, and if I have a Bluetooth connection and all this other stuff that you can see. And I don't know if I consent to that. I do get why like
I don't know voting for it.
Bars and restaurants have them, but that's also because that like, all right, there was a robbery or a break-in, and like, okay.
Private property, cool. Public property. Well, actually, no, I guess that's backwards. Public does not have the right. Damn it.
Public doesn't have the right.
We never do. But yeah, no, fuck that. Stop adding more government cameras. Like we've been making fun of England for 8 years for
Yeah.
this, and the English finally started just like spray painting them and cutting them down. I am happy to say that the first news I saw about flock cameras was people cutting them down. So it's like good, we're doing it right away.
There you go.
But yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
where this
people were
came
really
from.
mad about him online.
I'm mad now that I know what they are. I personally am going to do nothing.
That's kind of where I got to on it, where I was like, this, you know what? This is kind of fucked up. Like, also, this is nice that, like, if somebody were to like cause any damage on something, like, you could probably find them from this, or
Oh no,
if there's a
we
missing child or something, that you could do that. But then, yeah, like, but like, what gives?
we're not getting access to any of that camera footage or information.
And then like, people can hack it, and then you can
Just for
also,
the government, dude. There's no
or
way they would actually turn it over to us.
or people that like, yeah, and they just sell your information, like, oh, you want to know what Alex drives? He drives this.
Oh,
He
hey,
drives by here most times this day.
I was carjacked right here. Well, we don't have any cameras. There's a camera right there. That's just for the government.
Yeah, we just know how many times you drove by it in the last 6 days.
Yeah, I seriously, I don't know who the fuck would have voted them in. That's
I
what
don't
I don't
think
get.
I don't know if they were voted in. I think it might have just been like, hey, here's this thing.
Oh, there's more cameras that we're putting up to spy on
We
the
got this
public.
new thing.
Yeah, I think we need to vote them out now.
Like red light cameras. I don't think we ever voted them in. I think people were just like, hey,
I don't think they were
we made
ever like
these.
activated though, because they like made them all and put them in, and then the courts were like, wait, that's not legal.
Well, it was
At least
for a
in-
while, and then they outlawed it or whatever.
Let's put it this way: by the time it had all been handled, I wasn't even driving yet, so I wasn't too invested in it.
I got a red light ticket in College Station one time.
I didn't get my license until I was 19.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't doing a lot of driving.
Yeah. You as you shouldn't.
I was doing a lot of drinking, so that's why I
That's
wasn't
probably
doing
why
the
you
driving.
that's,
Yeah.
that's smart. That's smart. What else did I have? Do you think grass and hay taste different for cows and horses?
For sure,
Like they
dude.
have to,
Like I'd say the grass closer to jerky because it's got some moisture in it.
right?
Hay is just like eating ramen. Yeah, you can do it, but it's better if you put a little flavor in there.
You have to put a little
Like
flavor.
like I'm talking about uncooked ramen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe you know what it is? Hay is probably more like chips. It's got a little crunch to it.
But it's got to be like what's something that we eat all? Yeah, chips. Chips is a good example. Or
Like
jerky,
it's just
like you
tortilla
said.
chips, but they're in straw form. So like that grass is more of a fuck. I really don't know what to make grass in this scenario.
Like a salad, maybe? Is that like them eating salad?
Yeah,
But salad to us, I don't think salad tastes that good unless you put cool stuff on it.
yeah, but they don't know any better. Like
They
I
don't.
guarantee you, if I dumped ranch dressing on the ground on top of grass, cows would eat the shit out of it. But in lieu of they don't have thumbs. They don't have means of production. They can't make anything to flavor it. So other than shit, I don't know if cows eat their own poop. I know dogs do.
I don't think so. And
I
I don't
hope
think most
not.
dogs do. I think some dogs do, but I don't think it's like a quality that you want your dog doing.
You know, someday I do hope to be able to like, you know how cows eat. I want to light a cow patty on fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like a flaming cow
I
patty?
think it's like if it's a fresh one and steam come, I think you can light those on fire just because the amount of
This is the
methane.
methane, yeah.
Yeah.
Let a cow fart too. That'd be sick.
Well, I don't want to light the fart because I don't want to go inside and kill the cow and cook it, unless
Oh, I
I
didn't
can
think
then
about
eat
yeah.
that cow.
Maybe be far enough away. Probably not.
Can you reverse sear from the inside?
We have to ask like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, it's a tough.
I don't know what he's up to. I don't think he's listening to us right now, though. He's probably busy.
He's probably not big into cooking things with cow farts.
Yeah, it's probably frowned upon. I would assume most like public health inspectors and stuff are like, no, the cow fart steaks, we're gonna pass on those.
Maybe grass is more like oatmeal for them. It's just like it's what they eat.
It's every day.
tasteless.
Because I think that like I thought the same thing with dog food. Because initially I was like, all animals just have to have different taste buds than us. Because like you,
Yeah.
I'd go crazy. Like I get it, they don't have another option.
I never thought about that.
But like dogs are always on like, yo, what do you got, dude?
Like
That smells
chicken-
dope.
What
Like, what do you
chicken
have?
tastes like to us is not what chicken tastes like to dogs.
It just tastes way better. But
or just different. Maybe to them, chicken tastes like I don't know, salt and vinegar chips.
no, I also think that dogs have more similar taste buds to us than probably like cows or like bigger animals like that. Where,
Probably just because we've shared food sources for thousands of years now.
because dogs are on your ass when you're like, yo, I've got a sandwich. And they're like, hey, can I have some? Can I have some sandwich? Can I just have a piece of sandwich? Can I have a little piece of sandwich? Are you going to drop
all
anything?
food.
Can I have some? They just want food.
Yeah.
Or do you think they know that like this is delicious? what they're eating is delicious.
How
What
often
I
do you
eat,
see your dog differentiate between foods you give it?
well, she
Only
only
if it's
gets
like lettuce,
she gets a strict diet of she gets lettuce on the
because
side.
dogs are not okay. They're not meant to eat that shit.
Yeah.
They're carnivores.
And when she does eat the lettuce, she does eat it just because it's like a snack.
The only time you
Like
see
she's
them
not
eat
supposed
grass
to,
is
but
to like regulate their stomach to like help them poop
or throw up
or throw
or
up.
not
Yeah,
throw
they're
up.
like, yeah, it's fucking lettuce. That's rabbit food. I'm a dog. I need meat.
Not yeah.
I don't remember how
But
we got here.
it's gotta taste different though. Like I think when a cow or a horse are eating hay and grass, like
Mhm.
I mean we've all tasted grass
Crunchy. It's like the
growing
difference
up. You
between, you
taste
know
it
what?
doesn't it doesn't taste the same to them as it does to us.
Here's
No way.
another one. It's the difference between chow mein and lo mein. Because chow mein's got the crunchy noodles. Boom.
I haven't really thought about that, but that actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Holy
See, I
fuck.
can relate anything back to
There you
Chinese
go.
food.
There you go. I like
Chinese
that.
food.
You need to start relating everything to Chinese food.
I'm
Chinese,
gonna do that at the restaurant. Someone's like, "How's this taste?" I'm like, "Well, have you ever had a kung pao chicken?"
it's like a Chinese horse.
Nothing like the kung pao chicken, but it is spicy. You guys have kung pao chicken? No, I'm just
Oh,
making a very bad analogy.
absolutely not. No, not even close.
Trust me, if we did, I'd be fatter.
Not even close to anything like the Kung Pao chicken. But if you'd like something, I can recommend you something different that also has chicken or the word K, the letter K.
It's similar to fried rice, or was it chow mein with chicken? Except it's chicken Alfredo.
Actually,
Different sauce, same noodle.
everything that you serve at a restaurant is probably you could say based off of a random Chinese dish because
It's all the same
like
ingredients we
rice.
use. It's different sauces.
It has rice in it. They're like, what do you mean? Well, a lot of Kung Pao chicken comes with rice. So
What's the Mexican rice like? Have you ever had fried rice?
it's like that, but Mexican.
Same thing, but different.
It's like the Mexican version of fried rice, I would say.
Yeah, just without egg.
Why doesn't Mexico fry rice?
Everybody
Eggs in there?
put eggs into fried rice.
Right, it's probably like more of a resource
Saying Mexican people don't have chickens?
with I don't know. I don't know. I was like Mexican people have like bigger families, but then also Chinese people have very big families. Everybody kind of has big families when you think about it.
Irish.
So that I'm just walking on my
African.
takes back.
Yeah, it's really just until recently everybody had big families.
It was until like it was
Then
too
industry spread and we were like, well, we don't need you to work.
well, and then like it got too expensive to live, and we were like, I can't procreate as much. But except for me, who's like, I'll just be poor and have two kids.
I mean, we'd probably have more kids if we could still let kids work. Child labor laws really
Like when we had
fuck
farms,
population.
I'd be like, hey, girls, get out on the farm. What, you two now? Pick up a rake, Al.
I had 6 daughters, so I could sell 4 of them.
We're planting corn tomorrow, all right? Get up bright and early. Are you milking those cows?
Thank God we're still not doing that. Like
Suck.
I think I'm actually built for farm life,
You are not built.
but I
for
do
farm
not have the
life.
temperament for farm life.
You're not built for farm life at all.
Body wise, yeah, I would have been a great farm worker growing up on a farm. But I like to drink and not exercise. And I have the most laid back temperament of anyone I know.
Turns out a lot of farm working is not drinking and exercise.
Well, if I had grown up with it, actually, I think it's a lot of drinking, a fair amount of drinking. You put in a hard day of work at the farm, you've earned those drinks.
that's afterwards.
So then you go to also kind of go to bed at like 8 p.m. and wake up at 3. I'm going to bed to 3, waking up at 8.
What time do roosters wake up? At 3?
What time's the sun? You tell me what time the sun comes up, motherfucker. I'm not
usually
sleeping when
I'm
it
at
happens.
work by then. I go. I don't have a window in my studio at work. You've seen it. Both studios I work in do not have windows.
I should have said it this way. Genetically, I'm built for farm work. In every other aspect of me, I am not.
Okay.
Evolution built me for farm work, and then modernity,
Modernity.
yeah, turned me into a 300-pound of chewed bubble gum. I'm a white guy doing a podcast. I'm not big on the farm work.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. I had
Yeah, what was next
What-
one here?
what-
Oh, you had a question.
wait, let me do it. Let me
No, you don't want me to read your
well,
question to
we
me?
have a different setup now, and so like I used to just look at my computer, and now I'm having to like scroll on my phone and make sure I know what I'm doing everywhere. I apologize, but we're working out some kinks. Okay, I think we're figuring things out. All right, it's getting better. The World Cup's going on, and and everybody's talking about how U.S. is bad at soccer now, and like then we have to argue and cope. So I'm saying, well, we have hockey, so fuck you. And then
We've legitimately got four better sports.
it's basically like, what is the U.S. better
Minimum.
at than everybody at? And I was running through like we're pretty much better than everybody at like all the sports that matter besides like cricket
Cricket doesn't matter.
and soccer.
There's two places in the world that like cricket.
And yeah, and like highlight. You can have highlight. I don't care.
Highlight is cooler than
We
cricket.
we might be decent at highlight. We should be good at handball. We're not. But then I just got to thinking, if every sport in the world had to use the same exact ball, but they all had to like agree on which sports ball to use, which one would they pick? Because I feel like it's got to be soccer ball.
I was gonna say basketball,
Soccer ball is more like
but it is grippier for football.
you can do. I feel like you can. It's more. I know basketball is bouncier, but like I feel like basketball is like heavier than a soccer ball. Like you can do more with it. So you could like do volleyball with a soccer ball. You could throw the football. Like you could still like kick off with a soccer ball in football, and then you could also throw it to a receiver or hand it off.
You just wouldn't have 50-yard bomb. I tell you what, the wing T formation would still be around.
Wing tee would be a hell of a thing.
Wouldn't be a lot of passing more than 15 yards downfield.
Because I was trying to think, like soccer ball seems the most universal of all of the sports balls, but then I did a power ranking just because I got into this. I got into this. So if I was looking at the top five, I would go soccer ball, then tennis ball, because then you could use hockey. You could also use baseball. It would just be like dingers on dingers and like poor guy hockey, like driveway hockey. But baseball, I have soccer ball, tennis ball, softball third because I think if you're only agreeing that everybody plays with one ball, baseball's going to have to go softball in that.
Wouldn't be softball. Too hard. No other sport's going to go with it. You think soccer players are going to kick a softball?
I think it's easier to kick a soccer ball than it would be a baseball.
You know what it could be? Could be the answer could be a dodgeball because you could still hit that
I
pretty
didn't think
well
about
in
that.
baseball.
I was thinking like with professional sports and like what they use,
They made a whole movie about dodgeball, dude.
Yeah, but I don't think it's real.
There's real dodgeball leagues.
Okay.
Racquetball.
But if you're doing basketball, like you're not getting enough. Like when you throw a dodgeball, you got to really put something on there, and you can't really two-hand shot that in basketball, so that's going to make
Probably
it
just move to a
difficult.
smaller rim.
True.
But
I-
imagine
I'm thinking playing the same sport the exact same way, but you have to have like whatever this universal ball
a
is.
dodgeball that could throw down even nastier dunks.
Yeah, but you'd also just
Dodgeball could work in bowling.
shooting would be tough. Dodgeball would be like a dodgeball's not knocking any pins over.
You just make the pins a little lighter.
No, you don't change anything about the sport.
You have to regardless.
No, you just got to be better at it. That's why I think dodgeball is a bad pick. I would go soccer ball, tennis ball, softball, basketball, then volleyball. I think volleyball maybe even over basketball because volleyball, like soccer ball, you can bounce a little bit
Okay.
better.
I mean, I know there are professional volleyball leagues, and I know it's an Olympic sport, but like, they don't get a say in this.
I was thinking cricket, and I also include
I
softball.
was gonna say now, the more I think about it, it might be a baseball because you can kick a baseball.
I think softball goes over that because everybody it's easier to like basketball would want a softball over a baseball. Soccer would want a softball over a baseball.
Nobody's
Football would
nobody's
want.
gonna let women win.
It doesn't have to be women.
Just come on.
I'm saying every sport would have to play it.
And softball barely has them.
But you're playing football and you're running a seam route. You're just chucking baseballs, or would you rather chuck a
sorry.
softball?
Football with a baseball, though, you could legitimately throw that thing 100 yards.
Yeah, but
It would turn into the arena football league. It would be so much fun.
it's gonna be harder to break up.
Imagine, dude, a play action, like an option route.
Yeah,
It'd be impossible to tell who you're supposed to hit. Quarterbacks would get murdered.
yeah, but softball would be the one you'd have to go with because it's a better grip on a football throw like that. Basketball would have to go softball because softball is bigger than a baseball. Soccer bigger than a baseball. I think baseball is too small. I was looking at cricket ball or whatever.
Soccer would be more geared towards going the baseball instead of the softball, though, because the softball's bigger and it's going to hurt more to kick.
No, you just get strong. Your foot would just adapt.
You would need to, still the baseball would be if soccer would want to use the baseball.
Goalies would want to do that because they would have to keep the same thing.
Goalies are going to have to get new cleats or else they're breaking their foot on every kick.
Goalies would be doing. A lot of people would be doing that. They would just have steel-toed shoes.
Ridiculous question, and I love it.
I think soccer though is the correct
Soccer ball.
answer.
Because anything that requires kicking, you really can't kick a baseball or a softball.
No, unless you could. But
The
it's
soccer
tough.
ball you can throw. I see. The way I thought about every ball was how does it fit to the rest of the American sports? Because I don't care about the other ones. The soccer ball actually does go best across all.
Soccer ball
American
does.
sports.
So soccer ball is the answer.
Imagine lacrosse with a fucking soccer ball sized. How big those nets would be.
I was thinking lacrosse ball would go over baseball too.
I think lacrosse at that point they get rid of the sticks and they just combine lacrosse and rugby. Like it's rugby, but there's a net to throw it into.
Yeah,
Is that just handball? It's just handball.
I think
at
so.
that point,
I don't
right?
really know what handball is 100%, but
It's like handball on a field instead of on a court.
field handball.
Field hand hockey.
Yeah, that works.
That I would actually watch the shit out of that sport. That sounds fun.
I would check it out for a second.
Wait, I think we just described football without pads. No, but a goal.
Which is why it's cool.
I would check that out for how long do the Olympics last?
I would do the ESPN 8 Ocho Day. I'd watch it.
Like I would
Like
if that was
Slippery
on all the time, I would have it on my third TV.
Like I watch Slippery Stairs whenever that's on the 888 day or whatever it is. 88 day. The Ocho.
I forgot about slippery stairs. I don't know who invented that sport, but they're fucking genius. I feel like we
great
probably
idea.
got that from the Japanese.
I could
Some
see that.
Japanese
I
game
could see
show.
that. What'd you have for the pick'em segment?
Um, where the fuck? I think I wrote it down in the wrong thing.
Oops. Maybe not.
Oh no, it's just
We're both on our phones now.
no,
so yeah,
I've
it is.
just been absolutely distraught. We're just bad at soccer.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
It's all I've been able to think about. I ain't got
Let's
nothing.
just all right.
Let's just keep moving then.
Let's get to that. We're gonna move on to the Comeback Kids segment where we tell you what's back in the news according to us this week. And obviously, the first thing that's back this week is class, because I think it's actually very classy of the United States to realize that we already took hockey. We like that was a sport we weren't the greatest in the world at, and then we were like, "Hey, bitches, guess what? We're here now." Jack Hughes and co. We're fucking shit up. All right. It would have been very rude and greedy, a little greedy, to go into the World Cup in our own home and then be like, "What's up, bitches? We're also the best at soccer now." Like I think it was a real class move by the United States to be like, you know what, you guys can have this one. That's fine. Hey, we don't even care. We don't even really care. We know 55 days till football now.
See, that's the thing is like they had the rest of the world had 24 hours to give us shit. I'm already back to not caring. Like it sucks.
That's the best.
I hate
Like, you know,
I hate when America loses.
you can be mean about it, but like we
But I
do
just-
not fucking care.
I'm back to just like, oh yeah, it's soccer.
Like, would I like to
I
be the
don't
best at it?
care.
Absolutely.
I have football, college football. I've got baseball, or those are coming up. I've got baseball. I've got what? Basketball off season, hockey off season, which then those will be rolling around before you think about it.
Yeah.
That's 5 sports better. And I didn't even talk about college basketball.
Summer Olympics coming up.
Oh yeah,
Big
Gold to
swimming
dominate
guy.
that.
Yeah.
All the other countries trying to give us shit, it just goes back to, oh yeah, I don't care about this. Also, it's impossible for us to be good the way our youth setup is compared to theirs. They do it smart and we do it morons.
Well, and also like our best athletes don't play soccer.
But yeah, also I just said 4 or 5 different sports.
Hey, sorry, we have better sports than you.
And then we also have other sports like lacrosse and shit that are niche, but
They
that
also still
pulls
get
away
some of the
players
niche
away from-
athletes.
It's like if you're really tall, if you're like 6'2", then you don't play soccer in America.
If your
You're going
dad played
football or
soccer
lacrosse.
for the U.S., then you probably go do that.
I mean,
That's pretty much how it works.
basically.
Or if like you were somehow like if your mom could not get on a plane to go to England because she was too pregnant, like, and you would have played soccer anyways because your parents are English, then you probably would have been fine. Like you would have still played anyways.
Also, fuck you, Belgium, giving us all that shit, and then we got out there and you're that much better than us. Just
Yeah,
look
no,
at
it
that.
was
What the fuck was that?
it was deserved. It was one
It
of
was a
those.
correct call in the first place.
I agree. It was one of those things though where like if they had done the same thing, we would have lost our minds and we would have done the same shit.
Well, I would have been so.
And then we would have talked a lot of shit when our team beat them decisively. So I get it. Also, I don't fucking care, dude.
Yeah.
You're Belgium, dude.
I
At
don't-
the end of the day, you're still Belgian, like not American, and we're the best.
I don't have to care about soccer for 4 more years. When it's in
No, we care about West Ham. We care about West Ham. Hello.
That's true.
This is a big year.
That's
for
right. I
West
said
Ham.
I'm going to bet on all the games this year because they're down a league and they're going to kill everyone.
See, this is a huge year for West Ham. We're trying to win the championship.
I don't have to care about American soccer for 4 years.
Well, West Ham is
Aside from the occasional
West Ham's American
cleanup
soccer.
game.
'Cause-
When's the next? You know what? Hey, when do we play
What?
Mexico? I don't care about soccer until we play Mexico again.
Next summer, Women's World Cup next summer, huh?
I actually said this at work. What we should do because baseball's getting locked out next year. It's not
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
happening.
We were trying to tell guys that we watched
We need
the
to have weekly U.S. versus Mexico soccer matches. Just go back and forth between the two.
just like every couple. I think every
Like
couple
one in
weeks,
Houston, one in
sprinkle it in there.
Azteca, one in like Ohio, one in another Mexican city, and we just keep bouncing back and forth every week. Just have the U.S. versus Mexico summer of soccer.
I don't hate that.
Dude, it would like you keep moving around so everyone has a chance to see the games. It's not like the tickets wouldn't be absurd because it's not like, oh, you're not going to get to see them. They're going to be all around the country. You'll have a chance to see it in Mexico if you're making a trip down there. It would be fucking massive. I don't know how that works with leagues.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say that might be a problem if like your league is like, I don't really want you to play 15 games that everybody else isn't also playing.
Junior teams then.
I'd watch that. No, we wouldn't because the Olympics. We don't watch the Olympics when like the men are like it's 18 and under like tournament.
But if it's on, I'll watch it. We're going to need more sports because there's going to be no baseball.
Yeah,
There legitimately might be a week at a time where there's not a game worth watching of any sport. What other sports are going on right now? College baseball ended.
you're right.
College baseball is going to have a
Oh,
boom
W.
next year.
The W, dude.
Oh my God, we're going to watch so much women's
The
basketball next
W.
year.
The Comets will be back.
Dude, we're going to bet so many unders.
Our girls are gonna be here. Like I might buy
Fuck,
season
we might
ticket.
go to a Comets game.
I was looking at some season.
I mean, if we got some, what was it like? How many games?
They're
So how
not
many home
available.
games?
They're not available yet.
How many home games? How many games do they play in the WNBA? Is it 42?
It's like something like that.
Don't they play like half a season of the NBA?
Yeah,
So
about that.
20 something games. What are season tickets like? $600?
That
30
was
bucks a game?
a little more than that. Was like the quote that I got when I reached out. I'm on a mailing list.
For good tickets.
Look, everything.
What if
all
we
you
get
know is
season
that when I
tickets in the
buy
upper
season
deck,
tickets, it's
150
to
bucks?
elite teams. All right, like the Roughnecks.
But if we get upper deck, $150, and we're like the only two dudes up in the upper deck every game.
Oh no, these weren't upper deck seats, dude.
No, but I'm saying
They're
upper
season
deck.
ticket seats, bro.
Upper deck's probably like $8 a game.
Yeah, I know. We could, but also it'd be funny to like have like real tickets.
If we had what if we had the farthest away season tickets?
That's
Like
not
how far back can you give me season tickets for?
it's probably cheaper to just buy the games you'd go to at that point because then you're not going to be able to flip them or sell them.
No, because if it guarantees money for every single game, they're like $100 for the year. There you go, $5 a ticket.
Because my whole thing is if I buy season tickets to the Comets, I can take my girls, obviously, because girl dad. And then you can't ever say I'm not a supporter of women. And if anybody ever says like, I'm like, I have season tickets to a WNBA team. What have you done? I get to play that card. And I'm really selfishly, that's the only reason I'm probably doing it.
Realistically, though,
Like that, like what, like what a flex that is.
tickets to the Comets, and say it is 21 games. How many games are you making it to?
As many as I can, bro.
Realistically, even during a summer when there's no baseball,
like
how many games are you making it to?
Well, I got to sell the Wings tickets because you know when Paige and Ozzy fucking Fudd come in town, we gotta sell those. So those are the big games. So we're gonna try and sell out
2 games.
Caitlin Clark.
Over under
I sell the Caitlin Clark
under
tickets.
2.5 games. You make it to if you owned season tickets.
If I sell the Caitlin Clark games, do I make half the money back?
You might make all of it back, depending on where the tickets are, how close they're. Actually,
that's why
the closer you get to the court, you're more likely to make your money back.
That's
Because if you buy far away like I am, someone's gonna be like, I can still get a ticket.
That's the investment. But really, the flex though, again, I get to talk shit to anybody that's trying to be like, all right, I'm a feminist. I support women. Like, really? Did you buy a WNBA like season
Wait a minute,
passes?
you get thrown out.
No, I wouldn't.
Your first game you went without your daughters, you get thrown out.
Oh no,
They can hear you.
I'd gas up our girls, dude.
You're trying to tell me you wouldn't talk some shit to Angel Reese?
I would not. She won me a title.
Opposing players, you'd be talking mad.
She won me a title. I have no ill will towards Angel.
You would
Reese.
yell, "You suck," and they'd be like, "Seat 4, Roman."
No, I would not.
I heard him very clearly.
I would elevate women in every opportunity that I had. I would make positive signs about women. I'd be like, yes, we're all thinking, girls.
We're gonna suck. So there's
We're
not
not
gonna be a
gonna
lot
suck.
of people
We're gonna
there.
be dominant.
We're
dude.
getting the Connecticut Sun. They're awful.
No, they're not. They're not the worst team.
Who's in the draft? Who are we getting in the draft? That's the big question.
From USC, Juju Watkins. Is it Juju
We're
Watkins?
gonna shot at her.
Yeah, she got hurt.
Do they have a
She
draft
missed
volume
last
in
year.
WNBA, or is it just the order?
I think it's just the order.
Oh, so we're probably not getting her then. You said we're not the worst.
Well, she had an ACL injury, so maybe she doesn't. Maybe she doesn't go one.
You know what the Suns should do?
Whoever UConn has, that's who's number one again.
One game before the season is over, the Suns should wear a throwback Rockets jersey or a Comets jersey.
No, they're gonna represent to the Suns fans.
No, but like just hey, here's a nod to what's coming. Stick with us when we move over there. Stay fans. So then we have a two cities supporting our
We could
girls.
be the Houston/Connecticut Suns, Comets.
No, but like we just be like, hey, don't move over to the New York team. Stay supporting us from Connecticut. And then they just, but how sick would that be if they came out wearing Comets jerseys?
That would be sick, but I don't think they've had the redesign yet.
No, that's what I say. You wear the old school,
They
a
have to, they would have to
throwback.
then make the jerseys, and the WNBA is not really operating at a profit.
We could probably scrape together enough jerseys that we could send up to the girls. It's like where somebody's wearing Lisa Leslie.
They're making equality jerseys for the Atlanta Dream. And they're not focused on throwback jerseys that aren't going to be worn next year.
I was just saying it was an idea, man.
I appreciate your
You're
idea.
pooping on my idea.
I appreciate your idea.
I think it'd be a sick thing.
As a future season ticket holder,
Like when your
I just
team's
feel
going
like
to move to and recreate an old team, there should be one game a year that you have to wear the throwback jersey to like garner interest and get it going.
I do since I've reached out, like my email knows like I'm interested, and I keep getting the advertisement for the like Houston
Six WNBA
for like the
emails a day.
WNBA. Yeah, they're like, believe me, if you hit the WNBA up, they are like, yo, you wanna buy some merch? Huh?
I do next year.
Well, now they don't have the new logo or anything yet,
I have to buy a
but
Comets jersey.
it's just got the WNBA logo and it has HOU on it, and it's like an orange shirt or a white shirt with orange lettering. And I was like, that's such a basic shirt, but I kind of love it.
Are they just gonna do the Rockets but the Comets? Just red and white.
And it's
And then
just
like
C
it's just like a comet with like white streaks.
to C fading up.
I kind of feel like they should do that. Be like, just copy the Rockets jerseys. Fuck it.
Honest, like, and I'm not trying to minimize women's sports or anything, but like, wouldn't it make more sense where like I think it's cool and Europe does everything different, but like I think it's cool when like FC Barcelona and then there's BC Barcelona where the basketball club at Barcelona is also the same. Like if you root for that, you root for all those teams.
Mm-hmm.
Like the women's Barcelona soccer team wears the same shit as the men's Barcelona. They don't have to be the Houston Rockets or the Lady Rockets or anything like that. But it would
Houston
be cool.
Rockets.
But it would be cool. Rockets would not be, but Comets. We already have a
Yeah,
dynasty.
no,
So you can't
yeah.
you can't be different. But like having some sort of cohesion with the two teams, and I know that they've done that in the past. I think the Lynx and the T Wolves at one point were like they had similar colors and all of that. I think the Mavericks and the Wings kind of did that.
Sparks and
The
Lakers.
the Silver Stars, I think, was that the Spurs or the San Antonio team before they went away. I think they moved to
I
Vegas.
did not know there was a San Antonio team. Well, it would make sense because that's Vegas's color.
But I think it makes sense to have cohesion where like I get like the Sparks do have basically Lakers colors, so like just having some sort of the
They should.
continuation of it allows you to be like, oh yeah, like I love the Rockets.
Or
Fuck yeah, let's go,
still
girls.
do the old red, white, and blue like they used to. Because then you still have Texans and like
Right.
the Rockets.
And
Yeah,
people aren't
it's
gonna
red,
always
white,
buy
blue.
gear for stuff, but like I think Pittsburgh does it perfectly, where every single team is black
It really
and
is
yellow,
perfect.
and you're like, oh, I don't have my
Black and yellow is the identity.
I don't have my
of that city.
Penguins shit right now. I'm going to a Penguins game, but I can wear my Steelers hat, and I'm still gonna just blend in as part of that. I'm going to a Pirates game. I can still wear my Sidney Crosby jersey and let everybody know that I'm an idiot that supports Canada instead.
Yeah, the Rockets and
Fuck City
the
Crosby.
Astros really fucked that up for the red, white, and blue of the
But
city.
but then there's times where like the Astros have sick colors.
They're
Like
so good.
I don't I,
Blue
it
and
doesn't.
Orange is elite.
We talk too much about sports fashion. I know people are gonna get sick of that, but like, yeah, I don't know. The Rockets have cool colors. They don't have cool jerseys, but they have cool colors. The Texans have cool colors. The Astros have really cool colors and uniforms. So like, we don't need to change that. But for like teams that are trying to like rebrand or do anything, like try and kind of like
You got to mix in.
go and be cohesive with other teams, and then that makes just like more of a hometown feel to it. I think. I feel like nothing of what I'm saying is making
just
sense
the
anyways, but-
fear of not having baseball next summer led us into 10 minutes of talking about
It's
the
not
WNBA.
fear of no baseball. It's the fact that we know there is a 2% chance we have baseball.
We are watching the train come down the tracks and we're just staring at it and not moving.
We know there's no baseball.
God, it's gonna suck. Hey, but at least we're getting rid of CB Buckner and all the other shitty umpires. 7 of them announced that they're gonna retire after the year. CB Buckner, if you don't know, it's an umpire who I know his name. That should tell you how
you're
bad
usually
he
not
is.
very
He's
good.
really bad at his job. But there's also 6 other ones that now have been like, yeah, ABS makes me look like a fucking moron every single night. I'm retiring after this year.
I'm out.
Plus, they're not going to be getting a paycheck next year. They're probably like, fuck it, now's a good time.
Yeah, it's true.
So another W.
That honestly is
for
more of a
MLB.
signal for like it is.
I don't know. I don't
It's-
want to go full time ABS. I don't want to go computer because inevitably computers do fuck up sometimes. Sometimes a one data point is entered wrong and it's over. You got to have the physical umpires there. I like having a system in place to check them.
And I like having somebody to look at and be like, "You're a fucking loser."
Yeah.
That's the added part to it because we need somebody to blame.
We still have the field umps.
And you
We're
can
like,
blame
he was safe. He was obviously out.
you can blame the computer, but it's not fun when it's like, yeah, well, the computer still said you're out.
You know the computer doesn't feel the hate. You know the umpires feel the hate, and you want them to be like feel disliked. 'Cause
Like
they are.
soccer has taught us that like we can hate VAR even though they're like,
Mhm.
no, VAR, they review it because of this. And you're like, yeah, but fuck that guy for going to VAR. He didn't need to go to
Or
VAR.
improperly using the VAR and trying to fuck America.
Just because we could, yeah, because
Just
everybody's
being
trying
that
to fuck
he fucked
America.
us because we didn't get a week of practicing in the way we needed to because we thought he wasn't going to be out
That's
there.
probably what it was. Probably what it was.
Just fucking America.
That was a really fun time. Like we had 4th of July, and then like literally the next morning we woke up still free as fuck, and then they're like,
So
by the way, Flo Balogun's free to play.
the World Cup is awesome.
Trump called. He made some phone calls, and everybody's like, ah. And you got the political takes from it then too,
I'm sorry that your president isn't important enough to fucking make that call.
which they are. Like Qatar's president was important enough to get a World Cup and kill slaves that built stadiums, but we don't talk about that.
I'm just
It's
saying,
the
like,
US
if this
is the
was
worst thing
Belgium
ever.
and Belgium's president called, the president of Belgium doesn't exactly have the swing. to make it
Gianni
happen.
Infantino, the head of FIFA's like, who the fuck's this? What is this? A king? Do you
To
have
be
kings
honest,
there?
yeah, I don't know if you have a president or you have
Do you
a
have a
king.
prime-
so I'm
prime
not
minister? Do
Taking,
you have
wouldn't
a-
even take the call.
A mayor of Belgium?
A governor at most,
You're like the size of Wisconsin. What do you got there?
which makes it hurt even.
This-
because they
you have a
whipped our
senator?
ass.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't hurt. It does. It does. But
You know what? It's fine.
that's
that
all
we
they
won.
know. They only know that. They only know that
Look
in
at it-
being
let's try
villains
and
in
look at it
Austin
this
Powers
way.
movies.
We couldn't possibly beat France. Now it's anybody but France.
Oh, we could beat France.
As much as I hate France, I do think it would be funnier though if France won and not England. Really, it's anybody but England. I also don't want France to win. Anybody else, I'm cool with.
Yeah.
It's just if England loses again, it's just funny. Just keep the streak alive.
And if France
let them
loses, fuck
never
you.
win one. Yeah, and fuck France. That's the other side
France
of it.
is a pretty solid draw. I think Spain. We're team Spain. Let's go España.
I'm all about España.
España.
I love España.
I love España. So yeah, shout out to USA for picking class. And then wherever else we got to from that. Running of the Bulls is also back this week.
That's this week.
That's this week in Pamplona, Spain, España.
Even as a younger lad,
Or is it
Who was-
Portugal? It's somewhere. I think it's
Fucking
Spain.
over
It's
there.
Spain. It's Spain.
if it's in Spain, or if we say Spain and
Spanish
it's in Portugal,
adjacent
you're the same thing to us.
major language. All right, like
I think it is Spain.
I think it's Pamplona.
Pamplona, Spain. Yeah.
Pamplona, Spain, Espanol.
But even as a younger lad who was in shape and
Dude,
could
I'd
run
do it.
around,
I
I
would-
never. No,
Oh,
no,
I
I
would
never
do it so
wanted
good.
to do it.
It's the classic case of like, just I can guarantee you, I'm not the slowest guy there.
True, but there's a
I'm
chance
probably
that
not
I
the
might
10th
be.
slowest guy. Yeah, you might be.
Because even when I was in shape, I was not a fast person.
It's like what a rush,
It
dude.
was
When you get
powerful.
through it,
I could have knocked people down.
you get
But
through
like,
the running of the
I'm
Bulls,
not
bro.
even worried about like taking a horn to the face and it gassing my face, or a horn to the stomach or the back. What if the horn catches you right in the asshole and rips your asshole open? That's worst case scenario. I'd rather get stuck in the neck than have a torn asshole.
But again, it's like when the U.S. beats Bosnia, we get to talk shit and be like, "Fuck you, bitches." It's like, yeah, are the odds that I get run over and gored by a bull high? Probably not. But do I get to then turn around and talk shit?
They're not zero.
They're not zero, but that adds a little element of danger. Gives me
don't need
that gets
danger.
the adrenaline going, bro.
I don't need the danger. I'm good without the danger. That's what I say.
I'd run it every day, bro. If I could,
Not a farm boy.
if I could,
I've always been a
personally,
bit of a pussy.
me, just me talking, I would run in that thing every day. If somebody wants to send me to Spain next year, I'll go all the days.
You know what? Fuck it. You know what I would do? everyone would take off running. I'd run the other direction. I'd charge the bulls.
I'd take out the bull. I'd be like, hey, you're gonna get the horns now.
I'd be fucking punching those bulls in the
I'd
face.
throw out my rock and roll hands. I'd be like, here's some horns for you motherfuckers, and then I'd die.
I'd play
because they'd run
Oklahoma
over
Trail
me
with
and
the
they're bigger.
bulls, and I'd run through them. Bull couldn't stop me.
I'd play Rage Against the Machine, Bulls on Parade, and they'd be like, what the fuck, is this guy on our side or not?
I do that sick thing that matadors do, where like I front flip and roll over the bull's back, and then I'd be so gassed and dizzy the next bull would kill me. But it'd look really cool.
The first one, yeah, I'd
Or-
freeze the frame right
Or
there.
maybe if I charge them and jump in the air, the first one bucks me in the air. Maybe I flip over all of the bulls, so I really only got hit by one.
Maybe that bull that's trying to hit you, like you get
Even if he
bucked,
tries to
and
turn around
then,
and get me, a bunch of bulls in the way. He can't get to me.
yeah, well, he hits you, and then he gets hit by another bull that's trying to gore you. So then he gets gored, and then he accidentally gores somebody else. So then you have like a domino effect of other bulls goring everybody, and you actually defeat the bulls. And then you're like, that's Pat, the guy that defeated the bulls,
Okay, I think I'm in on this now.
right?
I think I could defeat the bulls.
And then you're like a legend. They just make a big Buddha statue of you, but like a matador statue too, so they can rub your belly for good luck before the next running of the bulls.
Well, actually, if I defeated their bulls, would they hate me?
Oh yeah, they would. Yeah.
So I might have to like give Trump a heads up on the way, like, hey, I'm gonna need SEAL Team 6 to come get me out because they're definitely gonna throw me in jail for this. But like you said, I'd be an American hero, and I don't give a fuck about Spain.
Oh, you'd also be a Spanish hero, I think. Like that would be impressive.
No,
as
I
fuck.
feel like the people of Spain would hate me. I defeated their bulls,
like you guys, all you do is be
and it was an
American.
American that not just one defeated the bulls.
Yeah.
So then everyone else won, and nobody got hit.
Pat, he's great. I always said fantastic. I said I don't ever run from the bulls. I run to the bulls. And Pat did that, and now they're gonna give him this cool Buddha statue. Look, rub his little belly.
I would have such a rubbable belly.
'Cause I think
statue.
that's how you would become the legend in Spain, because then they make the gold statue of you, and that's just the good luck. It's like the rocket VT that they got to touch before they
Maybe-
run down the field.
Maybe if I defeat the bulls, I am then king of Spain.
Yeah,
It's like they don't have an Excalibur; they have bulls.
and if you kill all the bulls,
Or just defeat them. I don't think I need to kill them.
I think you
I
could.
think I would put a bull on my sigil
What is
or
it?
my coat of arms.
What's the sigil?
It's like the coat of arms.
Okay,
Do you know what the
Like
coat
your
of arms
shield,
is?
like your-
yeah. Because if I'm a king, I have to have a coat of arms. I think I'd put a bull right on it. My nickname was Bull growing up.
really?
I was a big kid, not fat big. I didn't get fat until junior year.
It's because he had a nose piercing, septum piercing.
No, it's because I was like a bull in a china shop.
Hmm.
Crashed into a lot of shit. Wasn't exactly. I was graceful though. I was a young boy. We bump into shit.
When was
It
the
hap-
last time you ever went to a china shop? Because I don't think I've ever been to one.
Do they exist anymore?
No.
It's just you order it from Amazon. Is the Amazon factory the China shop now?
Like it's got to be.
Yeah, I mean, you listen to some people online; they're getting paid slave wages, so it makes sense it'd be Chinese.
True. Or Qatarian.
Yeah, Qatar does love slaves.
I learned that from FIFA only.
Yeah, I didn't know. It made sense when I heard it though.
But well, yeah. So what you have to do is like, and that's what I thought was hilarious. Where like people are like, you guys are just being one sided because it's your team. It's like that's absolutely what I'm doing. If this had happened against an American, you guys would be throwing a fit. You're like, oh, 100% yes.
Yeah, have you ever
Am
watched
I-
American sports before? It's what we all do.
Am I ever saying that I'm not 100% biased? I might lie to you that and say that, but you know that I'm a million percent biased.
I mean, I've had this argument a million times in my life where my friends were like, "Yeah, but Dez caught it," and I'm like, "Well, actually, by the rules of the day, he did not." So
According to the outcome of that game, it was not a catch.
if I was a Cowboys fan, I would be like, yes, that's a catch. I mean, it always says the Megatron one where he caught it one hand in the end zone and like put his hand down and then just
yeah.
released the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah.
And they're like, that's not a catch. That's a catch. Dez is by the rules. I mean, Megatron's by the rules was not a catch.
Right.
If I was the referee, I would have allowed it to happen. I was not though.
And that's the best part about being an American is that we just have no shame about doing that.
Mhm.
And then people are like, you can't do that. It's like, okay, mister, I flop on the ground and pretend that I'm hurt. Like when we act like lying and being
These
not
assholes act
truthful.
like they don't do the same thing for their local Wickerhamshire.
If I-
fucking
If I were Valerian Balogun, I'd do the right thing and I would tell my coach that I'm going to say, I was like, yeah, I would just jeopardize my career because this lady online was like, because Marjorie was fucking pissed off because Marjorie learned what soccer was a day ago and wanted to make it
We
political.
should listen to the European fans and be more like them. Let's not just be openly biased towards our teams, and instead, let's all just hurl racist insults at the other team like they do. I think maybe we should try the European system. Europe, what do you think about that?
Yeah, Europe.
Your sports suck.
Not a lot coming from you now, is there?
Think about how boring soccer is in Europe that they're trying to get an NFL team. Why do you want a team if
Can't
you
have
if
our
you
teams. Can't have it. Mm-mm.
why would you want an NFL team? London.
And if you
Oh, is it
want,
because you can't bring it home? Because they can't. They're
and
not.
if you want one, then you have to call it soccer. You have to call football like you're football soccer now. Okay.
Or you have to just admit that you guys invented soccer, the word soccer.
Yeah.
It's their word. We just ran with it. And now they're like, that's all. You can't use that word. We're going to use
We
it.
just got to correct them on it now.
You can tell me not to use that word. I'm going to use that word.
I've been on a threads tear, bro. Just correcting people.
Oh, you're threading it up?
I've been threading the needle, dude. Just hashtag USMNT. Hey, did you know that people are saying that this is one of the best performances by the United States in the World Cup? They're forgetting that the women won 4 World Cups. Right. No, like they're not saying fuck the women. They're talking about like the men's World Cup that it's actually going on. They're not trying to slay women.
For years, the only time any American would mention soccer was the women's team because we're like, yeah, well, we win.
We're very aware that they're good.
We like that.
What did I say? We were at the bar watching the game the other night. I was like,
The women have won. I'm sorry, we're watching the men's World Cup right now. That's the one that we're talking about, guys.
yeah, but look at me. But what did I say when they were at halftime at the bar we were at? I was like, hey, Megan Rapinoe ain't walking through that door, boys. All right. If Megan Rapinoe was, then
Thank
maybe
God.
it'd be a different story. But now you guys are on your own, and they obviously did not take my advice.
Thank God she's not walking through those doors.
Who knows? Could have been a different story. Alex Morgan, Megan Rapinoe out there,
That did make me laugh really hard at the bar
or a machine.
when they flashed to the TV and I go, who the fuck is that? And every single one of you guys just turned to me and it was like, that's Alex Morgan.
It's Alex Morgan.
Completely forgot what she looked like.
Sexist much? Clearly, this guy is not trying to buy
Yeah.
WNBA season tickets.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit it. I'm a little sexist.
Don't worry, you can go to a Comets game with me next year and you'll look less sexist. We'll just make sure we take a bunch of pictures. Like all we do is like influencer style, like here's us at the Comets game.
Maybe I should do like that picture that was going viral today. It was like a dude at a pride parade with a rainbow flag that said reformed bigot free hugs. Maybe I go to the Comets game and I'm like reformed sexist free hugs.
Yeah.
You think
Maybe.
that'll work? You think the women will be down for that?
I think you'd get attention. I think you'd get attention.
I'll do
Good
that.
or bad? I don't know.
If Sophie Cunningham's still on the fucking Fever next game, I'll do it at that game.
No, because we're selling those tickets, remember?
I'm gonna sell yours. I'm gonna keep mine.
No, well, they're
How
my
does Sophie
tickets. You're not
Cunningham-
buying tickets either. You're just going to the games with me because
I might buy tickets to that game to shoot my shot with Sophie Cunningham.
because I've already sold my tickets and I made my money back. So then I'm like, okay, you know what? I will go see Sophie Cunningham
Yeah,
and Caitlin
I
Clark
love Sophie.
and Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah, all of them. They're all amazing. I love the,
I'm an
the
Aaliyah
holy
Boston fan.
triumvirate of that.
Aaliyah
team.
Boston was also the 19th Amendment last
But
year.
like Sophie's kind of mean, and I dig that.
Yeah.
I'm very famously
Shout out to Sophie.
a fan of when women are mean to me.
But you won't buy her jersey though.
Not yet.
Just get a customized Comets Sophie Cunningham jersey. Even if she doesn't ever play for him.
That when she shows up, I'm like, Sophie,
I'm ready for her.
I had to buy my team's gear, but you're my favorite.
I'll
player.
just get a Brittany Griner one. Oh, let's just get
order a Russian Brittany Griner jersey.
ooh. No, Brittany Griner, whatever it is in Russian, what Griner is in Russian, but just put that on the back.
Just whatever Moscow team is over there. Get a Griner jersey.
How many months she was in.
Fuck, you probably can't order any Russian team's gear though.
Oh, can you get a
Right now.
Merchant of Death custom jersey?
I
That's
mean,
who we traded her for.
unless you got to find like it's gonna be a knockoff from like a Chinese company because I don't think we can buy a thing from.
That'd be
Russian
funny
right
to buy like a Russia basketball jersey, but have Merchant of Death on the back and be like, yeah, I know they got it in the Britney trade.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's probably Russian fans that wear that jersey to the game.
We just don't know what it says.
They're probably fucking proud as shit of that.
because it's like it looks like Paknara.
We traded
I
a
don't know what that
basketball
means.
player for an arms dealer.
It was solid- it was a
If
solid
I was
trade.
Russian, I'd be proud as shit of that.
Well, how many WNBA titles does he have?
None.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I can't remember how many Brittany has, but she has national titles. So he also has no national titles.
Where did where did she go to school?
He went to Baylor.
That's right. It was Baylor.
Went to Baylor.
What
Won-
Baylor was
won a
whipping
natty
at
with
was-
Kim Mulkey.
Oh, that's right. It was Kim.
Kim Mulkey was the
Those
coach.
outlandish suits. I love.
Alex, you don't really know about women's sports. I think I just dropped a little bit of knowledge on you.
I mean, honestly, I think you do know more than 99% of the public.
If you act like you ironically know about women's sports, but also know about women's sports, I think it makes
you
it
end
funny
up knowing about them.
because then you just play like you know it ironically, but then you're like, Alex just broke down the college world, like the women's college world series with me pretty in depth. Like he knew the third pitcher on UCLA. Shit.
Well, when you can gamble on everything,
Yeah, well, when
gambler
she was a
invest.
red shirt last year at Miami, I really didn't like her as much as when she transferred. But now I think she's really having a turnaround season. Like, are you related to her? I'm like, no, never met her.
No, I just love gambling.
I follow. I'm passionate about women's sports. Okay, as a hashtag girl dad, I'm big about women's sports and elevating women. Monster Energy is our final comeback kid this week. Um,
This is so ridiculous, and I love it.
the Big 12 Conference, the Collegiate Sports Conference, the Big 12, formerly that had UT there. Now they have Texas Tech. I've always had Texas Tech. They have Baylor. U of H is in the Big 12. It is now the Monster Energy Big 12 Conference.
A little more money for recruiting, I guess.
Kind of a cool sponsor. Like whenever, like I don't know if that's how everybody picked NASCAR drivers as a kid. I think a lot of people just picked like who was good, which I get that. But like you're like, Mark Martin's driving the Viagra car. I want that. That's my car. Let's go with that. Let's go with that one. That's cool. I thought Tony Stewart driving the Home Depot car was cool looking. Let's do that. Dale Jr. was very easy, like because his dad was Dale,
I mean,
and then he was the
his man
Budweiser car.
Houston got a Home Depot sponsorship. The colors match.
It'd be
They're
perfect.
close. I don't know if they match perfectly, but that would be like having a big
But
orange
Monster
H
Energy
on
has
the
all the different colors of Monster Energy, so like every school can have their own M. That kind of rocks.
I really, really wish the Pac-12 had thought about this, so Texas State had some more money for recruiting. Now they just got to get on it.
I want
The
there to
the
be
Pac-Sun 12 conference
the
or like
Sun,
Pacific Life.
the Sun Chip Pac Sun or Pac 10. I don't know.
Wait, is Pac-Sun even
Pa-
still a company?
Pac Sun is a
Clothing company, right? Yeah. Are they still around?
Probably.
They could work. So it's got to be a California company.
It'll probably be like but like Rakuten or one of those like tech companies. Probably do it.
Oh yeah, they got so many tech billionaires. Dude, yeah, be a tech billionaire and just be like the sponsor of the conference and get it back to its glory. When
Phil Knight
Texas
could
State
just
starts winning natties.
Phil Knight could just be like the Nike Big Ten
It's
conference, and then
yeah, Big Ten.
the Nike Big Ten conference, and he just is like, we're gonna rig it for Oregon.
I don't think they have to rig it. They're already better
I
than
know,
Ohio
but then he's
State.
just like, hey, we're gonna make more of it in our favor now.
It's like SEC fans are going to shit on this all year long and talk crap.
Until
Next year, SEC is going to have a
like
sponsor.
when the Copenhagen SEC is next year, we're gonna be like, all right,
Who's big in the Southeast? What company is huge? The
Cracker
Piggly
Barrel.
Wiggly SEC.
Cracker Barrel.
Oh, Cracker Barrel SEC showdown of the week.
That'd be
Yeah.
Shoney's. I remember Shoney's used to be a big SEC
I
sponsor.
feel like the sponsor spot, it wasn't that much money though. I remember looking at the number and being like, it's a lot of money, but like, I feel like next year when another conference does this, they're going to do it for a
Somebody's gonna do
lot
more,
money
yeah.
than that.
I don't know, but also like I really hope that like Tampax sponsored somebody. Like that'd be
That'd be
it's
awesome.
like the Tampax Mountain West.
The Tampax WNBA Eastern Conference. Sponsor a conference. I mean, that's what they're doing. Conference
The
sponsorships.
Ozempic
I hope
ACC.
I hope every team has like not necessarily one that they wear,
AT&T
but like
ACC would be sick.
an alternate jersey or logo, and all of them have to incorporate the Monster logo into it.
Their helmet is just the M.
Just different color. Yeah, and it's just different color.
Everybody just does white out so they can have the white monster.
Working man would love that.
Working man would love-
That is the official
Working
Monster
man
of the
would love
working
that.
man.
But yeah, so shout out to Monster Energy. No free ads, but I don't know. That was
Money.
like that's when like the we're at. It's an interesting time in college athletics where just like what was it 4 years ago, 5 years ago, the
Nobody
NIL.
wanted any outside logos on jerseys.
Well, yeah.
Like it's going to turn into NASCAR. It's turning into
Well,
NASCAR.
remember when we did the endorsements with Sam Houston? When we first, no big deal again. First athletic sponsors for NIL in Sam Houston history, no big deal. But when we did that, I remember we were not allowed to use like the like logos of the conferences or anything like that. Like we had to like Photoshop all that out. And it was like, well, we're getting to say that they're like a so and so athlete, but we just can't like use the branding. And now it's like, nope, you can do it all.
do everything.
Like, there's probably more stuff. Like, I literally just emailed, like, I was like, DM us. And then I was like, what's your email? And I was emailing students and be like, all right, I need you to give me this, like, type out this and say, like, I will be a Pass the Gravy athlete. And I'll give you all this typed out thing. And that's the official. You can send it to whoever you got to send it to. Like, that was it. Venmoing him money. That was how we did it. It was the Wild West. But like now, there's obviously a way.
You can legitimately say you've participated in NIL.
I was
That's
the
hilarious.
not only that I participated, that I was the like I started it. I was like I walked in day one.
I hope you get to give a speech at fucking Sam Houston someday.
Wasn't a lot of money, all right. Shout out to Ryan Humphreys and Cody Crest, though. Those guys were real, and they didn't have to come on this podcast at all. But they're like,
They were
"Ah,
chill
big
ass
guest."
dudes.
I mean, we have practice. I was like, you guys want to come on the pod? They're like, yeah. What are y'all talking about? Okay.
Bullshit.
Yeah. But I was like one of those like this like there's times you can make a moment in history, and I did.
When you have a chance to be a part of history,
Does anybody
you gotta
really know
grab
it? No, but I'm shouting it from the mountaintops.
You got to capture it and don't let it slip.
The Gravy Bowl, we started that. Fuck Jacksonville State. Every year when we play Jacksonville State, that one guy that was like the Sam Houston guy was like, "Yo, never forget," and he posted that clip. I'm like, "Hell yeah, dude!" One guy remembered it.
I think we
And
had
then
more
people
support
tell
for the
us that it's
Gravy Bowl
not the Gravy Bowl.
Then what was the Yukon? Was it Yukon and South Florida, the civil conflict, or Yukon and UCF?
Something like
The
that.
civil conflict. I think we had more support to the Gravy Bowl than that one had.
did.
Nobody, even the
Well,
players
there's
on
a
the
lot of
team
people
didn't
saying
fucking
that
care.
it's not a rivalry, but then we're like that you saying it's not a rivalry is showing us that it's such a rivalry you don't even want to admit how much of a rivalry it is. We had to spin that, but
Secret rivalries are great.
yeah, we're seeing like just like the sponsorship of a conference now. That's the first domino that's about to fall out of a lot of dominoes and very
There's
very
so many
rich
co-
dominoes.
There's so many companies that woke up that day and saw the news like, wait, we can do that?
Like, you think Amazon's not like
We can
fucking
pay a
get a
conference?
conference now?
The Amazon Pac-12 conference. If Amazon started
Probably-
giving money to all
probably
the
not
schools in the
them.
Pac-12, Texas State would be so fucking rich so quick.
Yeah.
Bezos is from out there, right?
I
I assume all tech guys are California.
think he lives there. He bought Italy though, so I don't know. He might be Italian now.
Does he eat a lot of chicken parm? Does he call it pasta or
Looks
does he
like he
call it
might.
gravy or sauce?
Bezos looks like the FIFA president, and his
Yeah,
name is
all guys
Johnny.
have been
And
taking a hit all FIFA.
his name is Johnny Infantino. So I think he probably does eat a lot of chicken parm. So then, yeah, I would
Not
guess
even a
that.
real fucking name. There's no way that's his name. You can tell me it's his name. You can show me documents.
No,
his name.
it's a perfect.
That's not a real name.
It's a perfect name for like a corrupt guy. You're like, oh, can you guys believe the FIFA? I was like, Gianni Infantino. Yeah, I can believe that guy took a bribe.
That's just
That guy sounds like if you were like make up a name of a guy that took a bribe, I would be like, it's Johnny Infantino. And you're like, yeah, that sounds right.
that like sounds something like something I would say if you were like, who's the FIFA president? They're corrupt as shit. That sounds like the name I would make.
Like
up on the
Steely McTheftface. If you were like, that's somebody that stole.
spot. Well, if he was
like-
Irish.
I'm like, okay, yeah, probably, yeah, okay, I can see that. Johnny Infantina, and you're trying to be like, no, he didn't do it. I don't want to judge a book by his name, but
It's like it sounds like a bad mafia nickname.
yeah, Infantino is what they'd call you because you cried. They caught you crying at like a hit. You were supposed to go hit like you were on your first hit. You cried, and they're like, Infantino.
I didn't want to be called Johnny the Babe, so they called me Johnny Infantino.
They already had Johnny Infantine.
So yeah, Monster Energy, big time back.
I thought Dylan Larkin got traded. Dylan Cease has a no hitter going on right now.
Also, you know what? Comeback kid has a goodbye kid. Shout out Justin Verlander. Announced today that he's going to be retiring after the year. All-time legend, one of the great workhorses of all time.
Kind of fell off at the end.
Yeah, he's old. Everybody falls off at the end except for like Nolan Ryan, but he still has the fastball.
Dang,
What was
Kate
the-
Upton. He's got Kate Upton too. That's always gonna have a fastball.
The stat I saw, it was got only 4 guys ever have won the Cy Young and MVP in the same year while having 3,000 career strikeouts. It was Bob Gibson, Nolan Ryan, Roger Clemens, and Verlander. 4-man list.
I was gonna say, I know Roger Clemens had to be.
Yeah,
in there.
and Roger is going to be the only one not in the Hall of Fame.
Well, yeah, but he did steroids, dude. You can't be good and then also do steroids.
I think he could.
I was being
I think
sarcastic.
90% of the league was on steroids, and it's fucking bullshit. You can't tell the story of Major League Baseball without Roger Clemens.
I agree. I agree.
But yeah, shout out Verlander, Houston legend for fucking ever. We love you. And I'm happy he gets to retire at home.
Yeah.
Like where it all started. Great full circle moment. And he gets to go home and his wife is fucking Kate up there.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
I'd want to stay home a little bit more too, probably.
So bad.
Let's move on to the not cool segment where we share with you. It's our little vent sesh that we get. Pat actually has a bunch of not cools for this week, so I'm excited
do.
about that. And we're gonna read some of your not cools. There's a lot of things in life that are not cool. One of those things is not Pass the Gravy. Pass the Gravy is always cool. And if you want to rep your favorite podcast, all you got to do to support us is go to passthegravymerch.com. This podcast is always going to be free. We will never put you behind a paywall. There's never going to be a Patreon anything. There's never going to be you want to see a live recording with us? Well, you got to pay a cover for this, or you got to pay this subscription to this. We're not. That's not that. When we started this, I was like, this is going to be something like if you want to consume it, you can consume it. It will be free to consume. If you would like to support the podcast, I would appreciate that. That would help, keep the lights on, help us keep paying for, there's web fees, there's, podcast hosting fees and stuff like that we pay. And we put some merch out. And that way you get some cool stuff. You want to wear a Pass the Gravy hat, you want a t-shirt, shout out to Ashley. She was on vacation and she was rocking the Pass the Gravy flag on vacay. We got Bro
Shout
Brad wearing the PTG icy shirt,
Made it look so sexy.
rocking the flag as well. If you're rocking like buy the Pass the Gravy flag, rock the flag, and take a picture of you somewhere cool with the flag. And we're gonna use that for a Gravy Day picture. We're gonna give you a shout out. Raimundo just bought some new stuff too. Everybody that's bought anything at the store, we really, really, really appreciate you. Send us a picture of you doing some cool stuff in your Pass the Gravy gear, and we will share it with the world. We appreciate you guys supporting the podcast. Shout out again to Brenda and her husband. They were at the Fan Fest, rocking Pass the Gravy.
Hell
That
yeah.
was really cool. That was really cool. But passthegravymerch.com. We got hats, we got shorts, we got all the stuff. I need to get koozies. We need to get koozies in the store.
Ooh, yeah.
I feel like we need an alcohol sponsor, and we're drinking on the podcast because now we're doing it at a different location, and we need to have our logo on it instead of a different logo.
Yes.
And then somebody will be like, "No, put our logo on it," and I'll say, "Okay." So we need to do that, but then also people can buy Pass the Gravy koozies.
It's the perfect time.
And koozies are like the cheapest thing in all the stores. So with stickers right now, go buy some stickers, put them on your laptop, put them on your cups, wherever. But passthegravymerch.com. If you want to support the podcast, we don't ask that you do. If you do though, we're never gonna ask you to just donate. If you want to get some cool stuff in return, passthegravymerch.com, the official sponsor of the Not Cool segment that begins now. We'll start with some of your Not Cools. We share ours every single week. It's a little vent sesh. When I started the podcast, it's how we could get to an hour from just bitching about stuff that happened to us in the last week that makes you say, hey, man, that's not cool. You stub your toe. Not cool. You get run over by a bus. Also not cool. There's varying degrees. But if you can make it funny, give us a couple sentences on what your not cool is, and we will share it with you or we'll share it with the gang every couple of weeks at Pass Gray Pod. Use the hashtag PTG Not Cool. That's how we'll search for them. Our first one this week is from Josh Tree Coddle at Joshua Tree 713, and Josh says, I've had some great not cools over the last few weeks. You guys need to do not cool. I totaled my truck. I have broken fingertips because of a slab of metal that fell on me. And the start of my vacation with my son was ruined when the apartment next to me flooded into mine due to maintenance and ruined a bunch of stuff. You know what, Josh?
You're right.
Yeah,
You have had a lot of not cool.
that was a lot of not cools.
I saw the flooding. I remember when he posted that one. I did not know about the truck and the fingers. That sucks.
Yeah, brother.
I hope it's not on your wiping hand. That would be awful.
That would be awful.
God, what if it's both hands?
There's no way you can be able to type it.
You use your nose. I've nose typed before.
Have you?
Yeah, you've never nose typed?
No. Yes, you do voice.
Like you got
text.
something in your hand, like you're eating something, and you're doing, and you're just like, nose type.
Oh, so you use like the side of a finger, maybe sometimes.
It's never even occurred to me.
Yeah. I was eating wings today.
I'm not
I,
a
like
smart
my
man.
pinky didn't have wing stuff on it, so I was like,
Smart.
but yeah, I think
Josh, I think you're gonna win this week.
I would say you might win as well. Let's see what else we got. T's and P's, Bo. Like, I hope that your vacation was salvaged at all. But love you, man. Hope that turned out all right. Ashley Wilkins writes in with her next one. She's at Buster Healer Mix, and she says her not cool is the AC in my house going out at the hottest part of the summer.
Our friend just went through the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Missed not the final game, so it actually could be or another not cool, Josh showing up to the USA game and us losing, but he missed the one before because his AC went out and he had a wife and small child he had to take care of. Fucking loser. But yeah, no, anytime you lose, it's
That
the
was a
worst.
valid reason, but yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
eh.
And then they're just like, hey, well, we'll be out there in a couple hours. Like, I don't want it to be a couple hours because I'm gonna have like 1 hour and then it's gonna be 95 in here, and I don't want to do that.
I had that happen a couple times at the last house I lived at. And yeah, it's all never goes out in the winter.
Yeah, it does. And then it does like the freeze. And
Mine
everybody
is
just
that.
like that's the worst.
But
But
I just
then
mean like a never, it's like that hit everybody. That's different. I'm talking about like it's
oh
never just
yeah.
winter and you're like, oh, my heat's out. Okay, I'll wear more blankets. It's always summer. There's nothing you can do. That's the worst thing. Sleeping in a house with no AC in the summer. You just like, I can't even imagine it for you having somebody else in the bed. Because it's bad enough when I've got the full king size bed and no blankets on top of me and I'm sprawled out
Hmm.
and you're just wet.
Yeah. No matter where you go.
Oh, you're rolling over on your pillow
From
just
wet
to
to
get the
wet.
sweat off of your head
You think
with
you
the
piss
pillowcase.
every single time you wake up? You're going, oh, did I piss myself? No, it's just sweat.
Yeah. You look forward to getting in.
I'm
Like
sweating all up my
you can
leg.
take a cold shower afterwards and you get out and you're already sweat. Like by the time you towel off, you need to towel again because you're just sweating again. It's
Yeah.
Ashley, that actually gives you a run for the money with Josh. You actually, I think you tie not having air conditioning.
That's right up there. Right up there. These are small timers. And then our last but not least one from you guys and gals this week. This is Todd Voss. He's at as underscore scene underscore by underscore TV and different kind of not cool, but he says car horn sounds in radio ads. Yeah, it's like police sirens when you listen to a rap song.
Like how dare, or that's just as bad as doorbells and TV commercials.
Yeah.
Because you're like, one, immediately you go, who the fuck is ringing my doorbell? And two, your dog starts losing their mind every
When
time.
did I get a doorbell is what I always say. And then my dog is still losing him. I'm like, we've never had a doorbell in this whole house. What did you think? What are you doing? We've never lived at a place with a doorbell. Why are you barking?
But especially if you're driving in
love-
Houston, good chance you're already pissed off. You hear a car horn and you're like, who the fuck honked at me?
Yeah.
I know I'm driving good. That's a good one.
It's a really
I'm
good
surprised I've never actually, that's never come up before, but that's a damn good one,
That's a
Todd.
really, really good one, dude. All right.
Why don't you go first? Because I got
You got a lot of them.
a bunch.
Okay. My first one is I think I jinxed myself because I was really harping on the fact that like your late 30s is the prime of your athletic career. I talked to you guys about how I bought like old billboards, like the vinyls from old
Mhm.
billboards that were taken down, and was gonna make a giant slip and slide. I did do that for 4th of July weekend. It was a lot of fun.
It looked cool.
The kids had a great time. It fucked my shit up, dude. Like, apparently, in your late 30s, if you aren't a professional athlete and you're just running and throwing yourself down onto the ground and sliding and then doing it on your back because the baseball slide was almost more fun. Because we would do it where you'd go halfway. Like, we realized we didn't have enough baby shampoo to like make it slippery like the whole way and keep it consistent because every time you'd hose it back down, it was like so you'd lose a little bit. We were like, if we put all the slippery stuff at the like the halfway mark, then it's still longer than a big like a regular slip and slide. And we could just do that, and then we should just do races and you just do baseball slides and all that shit
Ooh.
into another little tarp that we had that was filled with water. It's just body surfing, but instead of waves, it's the ground. And I pulled my hamstring in my right leg. Like I felt
With
like
this one?
no, it's fine now. But like the day after, my like I could feel my hamstring in like my right ass cheek, like the top of my right
Oh.
ass cheek, and it was just like it was the worst.
Every step forward.
I
you
felt like
feel it
I
pull
wanted
it
to like
back.
limp the entire time. Yeah, it was awful. But then the kids wanted to go back out on it the second day. So I mean, I'm not a pussy. I had to pull it together. I put my bathing suit on. I was like, Alex, we're gonna fucking do it for the kids. All right, we're gonna do it for the kids. That's what Blink-182 said, sort of. Except they went.
Did you get you and another dad on either side and like sling the kids at any point? Give them some real speed?
No.
Oh, you should have
no.
done that. That
Oh
would've
no,
been
but they would lay down at the beginning, and then I would just run and I'd pull them because they would slide, and they thought that was hilarious. And then you could slide them into the water. That was pretty good. And then my oldest daughter liked it when I ran and like held her in my arms, and then I would go like backwards,
Ah,
and she thought that was fun. She had an alligator that squirted water around. That was really what was occupying most of her time. But
Sounds like a great alligator.
it was pretty sick. It was pretty sick. A crocodile, excuse me.
Okay.
That's what we called it the whole week. But yeah, I got fucked up by a slip and slide. Great idea. I gotta be a better athlete. And honestly, that was a wake up call that like maybe like sometimes
Did you stretch?
I did. I didn't think I was gonna have to stretch to do a
See,
slip and
you
slide.
got to stretch,
I
dude.
didn't,
Anything,
I didn't
dude.
think I was gonna have to stretch to do a slip and slide.
I'm surprised you don't stretch before you like pick your daughter up. I would need to do that shit.
No, and I'm when I work out or anything, I'm a
Not
big
yet.
stretch
She's still
guy.
real light.
But I need to. Like, this is me. This is the wake up call that I got. This is where I'm like, I go and I hit the weights in the off season now. And so the next time I do that slip and slide, I'm gonna be in the prime of my game right then, and I'm gonna be ready to go. I'm stretching hamstrings every day now. I'm gonna have hamstrings of steel, dude.
At any point, did you accidentally not slide enough and did more of a flop?
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
the one that would kill me. Is
And we had been drinking
I
too,
would be
so it was
thinking
like,
about it, and I'd be like, okay, I got to slide because I got a lot of flop energy to hit that ground. I'll fuck myself up and break a rib, and eventually I would just accidentally like try and jump into it,
I had
and
like
I would
cuts on my
flop.
back from like sliding on it. It's
Oh,
just like it was a good idea, really good idea. We didn't even use both of the banners that we bought. We only used one of them because it wasn't downhill. I was like, if we had downhill, then it would have made sense to add the other
that would
one.
be so dope.
It's still like 48 feet. Like, it was like that's how long the billboard was. So it's still like that. We didn't
Such
need a second
great
one.
fucking redneck ingenuity.
We
That's
need a second
so
one.
awesome.
Shout out to my buddy Tyler. He was the one that came up with the idea, and it worked out.
I'm not going to buy multiple slip and slides. I'll buy vinyl banners.
Yeah, if we all just threw $80 down, we could get two of them, and we could have like 70 feet of this. It
That
was
sounds like the ultimate, like, yeah, you did it for kids. That sounds like some shit we would do for a bachelor party.
Yeah, well, it was one of those like the kids are gonna love this. Also, we can justify it. Like three guys in their 30s
Dude,
can't really justify buying a slip and slide. I mean, you can. It doesn't really matter. It's a
if
free
there's
world.
like
But
grass
like,
next to a fucking boat ramp and you lead it into there with a boogie board,
oh, that'd rock.
that would be so
Yeah, somebody had
awesome.
brought they had brought like pool like just like the little like float the things you lay back on like the little
Mhm.
bed things that you blow up and they're the really cheap ones. Two of them popped, but like you'd
Of
run and you'd
course.
slide on that bad boy. That rocked. But like, I can't tell you how many times I knocked the wind out of myself just trying to like slide and just like I was running with my kid on my back at one point, like where she's like like piggybacking on me, and I'm trying to make sure like she doesn't get any whiplash, she doesn't hit me, so I've got to like have my belly
Oh,
forward and up. You
God.
just it's fine, it's fine. It was, but fun time. It was just the afterwards where you're like, I felt like I was like,
Like, oh, yeah, I'm almost 40.
yeah, I felt like Vince McMahon just in the wheelchair afterwards, just like all like. But I powered through it because I went back for another day. All right, I'm not no bitch.
You should have
Okay.
walked out for day two, like the situation with a fucking neck brace on.
Mom didn't raise no bitch, right? And then my other not cool, I didn't realize this until like right before you came over here, Mike. The townhouse community I'm in here sends like a community email every day. And it's like, oh hey, blah 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 blah, make sure that you clean up after your pets, do this, do this. I'm trying to find the one from today. But this morning, I was walking my dog, and it was like 3 a.m. Had the dog. She was using the bathroom, and there's a fence over here that separates like another apartment complex from my townhouses. And I was just hanging out there, middle of the night. Nobody's doing anything. There's nobody else out there, and this dude just jumps the fence, and like it startled me because I wasn't expecting that. And he starts walking past me. I didn't say anything. He was like, "Oh, I I was visiting a friend, and I just please don't report me for hopping the fence." And I was like, "I didn't say anything, man." And he was like, I was visiting a friend, and just there was like, "Do you know where there's a hole in that?" Like, and I was like, I didn't say it. You don't gotta explain yourself. And like, I finally just cut him off. Like he wouldn't shut the. He was like, it's been like a long day. I was just visiting my friend, and just like there was that hole, so I wanted to see. Like I figured I didn't want to break it. I just wanted to jump over. I was like, hey man, I didn't say a word to you. You don't have to explain yourself to me, bro. Like I'm not a cop.
It's 3 a.m., buddy. I'm
And he was,
walking my
oh
dog.
well, it's just been a long day. I'm sorry. And he just walked off. And I was like, that was weird. It almost makes me feel like he was up to something because he was so like he tried like four different times to explain. No, I was doing this. I was just, I was like, I don't fucking care, dude. like just walk on, bro. Like, don't bother me. And then I got an email from my place, and they were like, the safety of our community is a shared responsibility due to recent increase in criminal activity affecting our neighborhood. We encourage everyone to remain vigilant by removing valuables, blah, blah, blah. We'd also like to extend our sincerest thoughts to those and support those and owners who have had homes or vehicles that have been affected by recent criminal incidents in the past several days and weeks. We understand how upsetting it is. If you observe anyone climbing or jumping over the perimeter fence or engaging in suspicious behavior, please notify the courtesy patrol immediately. And I was like, oh no. Oops.
That dude was stealing.
I mean, he was young, and I was just like, I'm not gonna fucking bother this guy. It was weird. But I've also like forgotten my keys and had to like scale up a fucking balcony to like get into my place before. So I was like, I'm not gonna hassle this guy. He wasn't bothering me. If I had seen that guy then go walk around cars and shit, I'd be like, that's suspicious. But it was weird. And now looking back at it, that seems kind of like maybe he was trying to do some shit because of the way he was like, oh, please don't report me. I was like, why would I report you? Why would you think that would be the first thing I would do? So I might have let like a criminal in. Oops.
Hey, it happens.
Hopefully I don't get any like karma on my end.
Sounds like the patrol should be patrolling more often.
Also that.
There's always a way to deflect.
I should have made a phone call and be like, hey, I just saw a guy. But I did tell
What
him.
else? Who do you?
I did tell him I wasn't going to report him. I was like, I didn't say I was going to report you. I didn't say a
You
word.
a liar.
Yeah.
Your girl dad.
If,
You
if I don't have my word, what do I have?
nothing.
But then again, there's no honor among thieves. So I'm kind of in the middle.
That's a good point. That is the loophole. No on. But are you a thief?
Am I a narc? Also,
I feel like that's a good time to be a narc.
it would be. But I was also
You're not narking for no reason. You're narking because you're like, I live here. I don't want you stealing my shit.
Yeah. But I did have kind of a cool move where I had like my hand behind me, like it looked like I might have had a piece on me.
Oh.
So like, I think that was also why he was kind of like very explanatory. But I was just
I was just scratching.
he
my
startled
ass.
me, and then he started talking to me, so I reached behind and was like, I didn't do it intentionally. It was just like a habit. But I was like, oh, I bet he thought I had a gun. That's cool.
Probably. That's what I would have assumed. I'm like, this guy has a gun. He saw me.
But I didn't never say anything. And then I was just acting I acted like he was annoying me. I was like,
I mean,
hey,
he was talking to you at 3 a.m.
hey man, I didn't. You've said 8,000 words to me in the last 30 seconds. I have not asked one question or said anything except, yeah, man. Okay.
Sounds like a phone call with my brother.
Yeah. But like I didn't think anything of it except like that was kind of weird that he was really chatty. And
Hey, now you know going forward. You talk to a chatty dude jumping the fence at 3 a.m. Maybe send a text.
I don't know, maybe he just
Shoot a quick call. Be like, hey.
what if he like I didn't see it happen today. Maybe it did though. I hope nobody got broken into or robbed today. But yeah. So those are my not cools.
Okay, I got a few.
Yeah. Why don't you rail
Mon-
them off?
Monday was a bit of a day. Of course, U.S. lost. That sucked.
That was the worst.
And I go home, and where did I write it? Yeah, I go home, and a little bit later, I'm like, I gotta piss. I'm walking into my bathroom, and it's literally like wall and then toilet. And I had the phone in this hand, and my elbow hit the wall. Phone straight in the toilet.
No.
Right. I immediately reached. I hadn't peed or anything yet. It wasn't
Okay.
like piss or shit water or anything like that. But phone went in the toilet. I immediately take it out, grab an old towel. I'm drying it all off. I had to fucking get soap, scrub everything down, everything. But also, the back of my phone has been broken.
You took it out of the
basically,
case?
since I've had it. Oh yeah, everything out of the
Okay.
case. But that's the thing. So the back of my phone is just super. I cracked it 2 weeks into getting it. I fixed the front, never fixed the back. It's in a case. The case was arriving that day.
The case
and
isn't
it
going to be
broke.
sitting in water.
So yeah, and I've never replaced it. But as I did it, the back, it's just all cracked glass. So as I'm drying it off, I'm patting it down with a towel and I flip it over, and a piece of the glass comes off of it, like a little triangle piece, and I could see the internals of the phone. Now I dried it off and it's worked perfectly ever since. But I was like,
Has it had anything like diff? And has it been a little slow at all?
nothing.
Okay, that's good.
Perfectly fine. Because like I said, it was in the water. I mean, this thing seals up pretty good. Really, the only spot water could get in was on the ports, the speakers.
Right.
And like I immediately turned on some sound and it was a little garbled, but like I cleaned it, I blew all the water out of there. We've been good, but I was like, damn it, that sucked.
And
And
you don't charge with a cord anyways because you just haven't been able to do that
yeah,
since NAM.
but that was, that's sealed up pretty well with
Because
this
that's the
anyway.
worst though when you get like the water detected, can't charge it. Oh no, that's the
Yeah.
only charger I have.
So that happened. And then later that night, I'm taking a dump and I just hear dripping. The back, like where the line goes into the tank, it was leaking from there. There's a bunch of water behind the toilet. And I was drunk and pissed off that night. I was like, I'm not doing this tonight. So I was just turning off the water. And then yesterday, like, okay, 2 nights in a row, I went to sleep at 5 a.m., was dog ass tired. So last night when I got home, I just went straight to bed. And I was too tired during the day.
Your house.
So I've literally for the last 2 days just been turning the water on and off every time I have to poop.
I mean, it
Kind
seems
of a
like
pain in
you
the
found a
ass.
solution,
But I don't want to keep doing it.
right?
But the problem is it's just such a small area. I can't see back there. I have to just tighten my hand. And the last time I opened it this morning, I was like, okay, it doesn't seem like it's dripping, but I have a towel back there. I got to see if it's still dripping, and if it's an actual problem I have to deal with, or if I can just ignore
Are
it.
they gonna make you have to live in a different unit again?
No, it's literally, I probably just need to reach back there and tighten the thing. That's all it is.
You have a wrench? You brought me the wrench.
I do.
Yeah,
I do have
you
wrenches
take.
now.
Oh, okay.
But like I reached back there and I hand tightened it. It seemed like it's okay, but there was a couple days where I did that and it wasn't working. I've just been trying to put in minimal effort. If I put in real effort, I can fix it in 2 minutes.
Yeah, but also
But
just tell your apartments and be like, hey, I could probably do that. I just want to
that's the other one. Like if
you can look at it and
I'm,
tell me this is good.
I'm gonna look at it later. If I can't fix it today, real quickly, I'm just gonna put it in maintenance. They'll come and fix it in 2 minutes. I'm not worried about it.
That's good.
But yeah,
It
that
still
sucked.
sucks.
My other one was trying to remember what someday last week. I'm driving home, stopped by Sam's Club. I get to Sam's Club and I'm like, well, I gotta poop. I've never used Sam's Club bathrooms. I'm sure they're pretty clean. So I was like, I'm just gonna poop here. I go. First of all, the first one I opened looked like a high school bathroom that had not been checked in some time. Like, it wasn't like poop was everywhere, but there was an unflushed shit in there and a lot of toilet paper. And I was like, damn it. So I go to the next stall. No problems with that one. It's clean. I go to wipe. There's enough toilet paper in the stall for one wipe. That's not enough for me.
No, it's not.
Luckily,
Not for many people.
I didn't want to take off a sock. Luckily, there was the toilet seat covers on the wall behind me.
Mhm.
I had to rip up a toilet seat cover and use that.
Well, you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
And you know what? And it was fine. It worked well enough. I didn't feel great about it. As soon as I got home, first thing I did was go straight to my bidet.
Is that just like you feel like just dirty outside of your
No.
house? Do you
Oh,
feel
no,
like
'cause
that?
I've been used to regular wiping my whole life.
I know,
It's
but I
fine.
feel like eventually
But
you're gonna
that
feel
was-
spoiled.
But I
If you're
was
gonna.
wiping with toilet paper. I was wiping with a toilet seat cover, which is like if you mix shitty toilet paper and wax paper.
Yeah, no, that's a good description of.
Yeah.
Do you ever use the toilet seat covers?
No, never once in my life.
I've never ever.
It's going
ever-
on my ass.
I never even thought. Yeah, that's what butts are for.
Yeah. It's like I'm not. If there's poop on the seat, I'm not using the seat. Like if it looks like a.
Yeah, I can hover if I gotta hover,
If,
but I'm not.
if it looks dodgy, I'm not.
I
fucking
wipe.
doing it.
I wipe down most seats with toilet paper before I sit down, anyways, just to make sure.
I give it an ocular pat down and then I poop.
Yeah,
It's very simple, but yeah, having to wipe with that, it was not ideal.
and are they flushable? They're all flushable.
Yeah, dude, like I said, it's a
I
mix.
mean, you
it's
flush that. You're like,
it's
this isn't
back
my
paper.
toilet.
You
This
can-
is y'all's fault that there's not toilet paper here. I don't care if it fucks it up now.
Now that I think about it, I do feel bad that I didn't find an employee and go, "Hey, the middle stall has no toilet paper." Probably should have.
No, you shouldn't have.
I might have ruined somebody else's day.
You don't work at Costco.
It's true. I would,
You
when we're out of
should-
toilet paper at the restaurant, I appreciate someone giving us a heads up.
That's true. That's true.
I didn't think about. Sorry, I was in that state of mind of, I don't know if I'm clean right now.
Yeah, no, that's.
'Cause you can wipe with it, but
it's
like
understandable.
that's not an ideal.
I don't think this is on you.
There's no absorbency to that paper.
This isn't on you at all.
Yeah. But that was just a quick way to ruin. Luckily, I was only getting like a case of like teas. That's all I had to get. So I was in and out quickly. But I was like, man, if I had some actual shopping to do, this would be a real fucking problem.
You had to sneak in the women's.
Well, there was another stall, but somebody was in it. So there's 3 stalls. One of them is just you can't use.
And you're not gonna ask the person for toilet paper.
I'm not going to walk out of one stall and wait outside of another one.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Like, I don't want someone to be like, did he just shit so hard in that one that he has to go to another
This guy's
toilet?
gross. Yeah,
But yeah, that was
that's a good, not cool.
it was not cool. It sucked.
It's good all around. Solid crops and not
Yeah.
cools this week. sorry, everybody. Hopefully, it's a better week for you guys. Let's move on. Wrap this bad boy up with the answers segment. We do the pre-cum say where we bring up our ideas, try and figure out what is the universal ball that we're going to use for all sports going forward. You got a question like that, you want us to tell you what the most patriotic letter is or number, whatever the one we did last week was. We can help you out with that. You want us to give you a celebrity, what dinosaur they would be? Somebody asked us that again this week. So we're going to do that. You want us medical advice, relationship advice, parenting advice, anything at all that you want. You want us to power rank things, 5 similarly related things. We'll power rank the fuck out of them better than anyone else. Hit us up at PassGradePod. Use the hashtag PTG Answers. That's how we'll search for them. You can also email us passgrapepod@gmail.com and put answers in the subject. That's at passgrapepod on Twitter, hashtag PTG Answers, or on email us at passgrapepod@gmail.com. And then also, if you are listening to us, don't forget you can watch us on YouTube, youtube.com/@passgrapepodcast. This week, go answer the soccer ball or the ball question. What would be the best universal ball to use for all sports? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Whose balls do you want to use?
Whose balls do you want to use? All right. And then, yeah, so let's get right into it. This is the answer segment. All right. Our first question this week comes from Conrad. And I think Conrad may have been the person that asked us this last week. But Conrad says, what kind of dinosaur would Taylor Swift be?
I'm skinny.
So I initially was thinking raptor because one, I could absolutely I can hear her being like, "Mess with me, you'll get the claw." Like I can hear her writing songs like, "You don't want to get the claw." Because when you get the raptor
She's got a bunch of ride or dies with her.
She's got her she can communicate with her friends because she's got ride or die friends. And if you want ride or die, her team's gonna.
You could be face to face with her, and she's not gonna touch you. Someone's gonna come from the side
It's
again.
the one that you're looking at that you don't even know. That's her coming up and sneaking up from behind you. But I don't think that it's raptor because I immediately when I thought after raptor, I was like raptor's an obvious dinosaur. Like everybody can't be a T-Rex and a Stegosaurus and a raptor, right? Somebody's got to be the Pachyosaurus like Will Ferrell was last week. The dinosaur that stands on 2 legs, but it's got a really long head. I looked it up. It's called a Parasaurolophus. I have a picture for you. I will show it to the viewers. A Parasaurolophus.
Which one you're talking about? Yep, that's exactly what I was saying. That's a great one.
That's it. Because, tell me, Parasaurolophus, look at that.
Kind of like long hair right there.
If that's exactly what I think it is. So if you're not watching us, go pause the podcast and go look up Parasaurolophus and tell me you don't see T Swift when you do that because that is T Swift if I've ever seen T Swift. That Parasaurolophus just got married. If I don't know what Travis Kelce would be. Travis Kelce would be the short little armored one with the armory tail and the big he's also a turtle with the sharp stuff.
For different reasons though, he might be the same one as Will Ferrell last week. He's a football player. He's just gonna crash head first.
They can't all be that though.
But some of them can be for different reasons.
He doesn't have curly hair as much.
Yeah, but that thing is basically a helmet.
But Cam Scatterby.
Cam Scatterby was definitely one of those. Yeah. Travis was a little more shifty.
Yeah, he's a little bit more. That's why I think he's the guy 4 legs on the ground. He's got the little spiky tail, but then he's got the armor on the back.
That's more Jason Kelce.
They could both be that because they're brothers.
True.
Right. So I think if you're just going with what Taylor Swift is, there's no way after looking at it that you can convince me that she's not a Parasaurolophus. So Taylor Swift, Parasaurolophus.
Nailed it.
All right. I think I'm actually maybe the best in the world at telling you what dinosaur celebrity would be.
I think you're right on that.
I was pretty impressed at how quick the Will Ferrell one came to me last.
You're the best I know. There's probably some 6-year-old out there that elite at this. That's super into dinosaurs right now. So he knows everything about all the dinosaurs. But he also has an iPhone, so he's up on pop culture and famous people.
Right, but I'm basically a 6-year-old brain,
or like an autistic 28-year-old dude that all he likes is the E channel and dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's true. My niece teaches my daughter about dinosaurs sometimes, and that's the best. We're yeah, no, that's a brachiosaurus. She's like, it's not a brachiosaurus. Basically, you fucking idiot. You think that's a brachiosaurus?
You're old. How do you not know this? You're so old. What did they not teach you?
They were in the Cretaceous period, and everybody knows that they went extinct with the Dilophosaurus.
Did you say he's from the Cretaceous? He's from the Paleolithic. They're like 4 million years apart, dummy.
Yeah, but I'm sorry.
My bad.
Like, you can't. I'm not gonna argue dino facts with a kid.
You can't. They know so much.
You better be ready to go though. If you have
Dinosaurs is
it,
one of like 12 topics that kids even know are a thing.
dinosaurs and random animals.
And then quicksand. Quicksand's like a 12th of a child's knowledge, and you never
It's most of what you think you're gonna have to deal with.
never once.
Volcanoes.
Never
too.
once in my life have I come across quicksand.
I thought I was gonna run volcanoes left and right, dude.
Vampires.
Never thought about vampires.
But when I was a real little kid, I thought Transylvania was where California is.
You didn't think Pennsylvania?
No, I didn't know my maps.
Mm.
I didn't know. I knew that the world was bigger than the US.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like really, I was probably like 5.
Okay.
But like, I didn't know. I just thought Transylvania was, I saw a map of the US without the states on it. And I don't know why I thought Transylvania was over there, but I thought vampires were from the West Coast. Turns out I was right. Fucking bunch of energy vampires out
Energy
there.
vampires, maybe. Our next question is from Quentin Hughes at Q the Ace on X. And Quentin says, is acid rain a thing, or was it another one of those childhood lies that we heard in school?
It's like quicksand, man. Like, I'm sure it exists somewhere out there,
It's a thing.
but like, it's not in America.
I think it is in America.
I don't think it is, dude. It never. How many news stories go viral? When was the last time you saw a news story that said acid rain destroyed a town?
I don't think acid rain ever destroyed a town. Acid rain,
That's what I thought it was when I was a kid. So I'm gonna agree
well,
with
yeah,
him.
no, when you're a kid, again, it sounds way worse than it really is.
Like rain that can burn you.
Right.
Like maybe not like burn through you like acid, but like ow, ow.
Yeah, like it's like I was walking. I
It's
needed
acidic
umbrella.
rain.
It was eating through the umbrella.
What is acid rain supposed to be?
Again, this is me saying what I think it is. I think that it's when there's pollution in the air and it rains, and so there's all like the acidity from like smog and all that stuff, and it just erodes like land and
So, like-
stuff more. So I
So,
think like
Hong Kong or like Bombay probably have it, like really polluted cities.
probably, but I think it's like where you'll see like statues have like little marks on the top of it, where like it's sort of eats away the top of it, or like a building will kind of like wither away over time. It's the acid rain is just more like it's not just straight water; it's stuff that's not necessarily is it oxidized.
Asking the wrong guy.
Probably not that. But it's got some acidity to it, like the pH is off, and so it fucks up and deteriorates stuff more rapidly than just regular rain would.
That
But it
makes sense
doesn't.
to me.
It doesn't just melt shit. So I think that
Yeah, I didn't think it was like that.
I think it was when they were trying to like scare people. They were like global warming, huh?
I mean, I've never heard a acid rain warning in Houston.
Mm-mm. I don't know if they give warnings for it, but it's like I think they used to be like global warming is bad. Well, have you ever heard about acid rain? And we were like, no, not acid rain. Like we did. Like I don't want any part of that when you're a kid. Now I feel like it's just
You could probably walk through acid rain, no problem.
spicy rain.
It's jalapeno rain.
Jalapeno rain, yeah. Yeah, jalapeno rain. So I think acid rain is a thing. But again, if they taught it to you in school, we can run with it. All right.
Now I really want a fucking Norteña band to remake Purple Rain, but jalapeno rain. That'd be sick with the accordion.
That would not suck.
That would be a fucking awesome song. Somebody get on that, or get AI to get on that.
There you go. All right. Our next one is from Jordan Welch. He's at J_Welch2795. And Jordan says, power rank these Mexican foods. And he gives us tacos, enchiladas, tamales, fajitas, and chips and salsa. You go first.
Okay. Some people are gonna hate me for this. I'm going chips and salsa 5. It's elite. It's an appetizer though. The rest of these are more entrees. It's hard to beat an entree. So I'm gonna go chips and salsa 5. 4 enchiladas. And then I don't want to hear anybody talking shit about these rankings. These are all elite. Okay.
Yeah, it's Mexican food. Like this
It's
is a
all
tough
great.
one. This is I had like 3 different rankings that I rearranged.
Yeah, because I love enchiladas, but like it's enchiladas.
They're enchiladas.
They're fucking
Okay.
great, but like the others are just better. I'm gonna put fajitas at 3 and not higher, just because the price of fajitas has gotten ridiculous.
Okay, I'll go into that in my part too.
Fajitas, they remember when you used to go in somewhere and they're like the fajitas are for 2.
It's like two
And
for
you're like,
$20.
you're like, okay, yeah, I'm getting it anyway. Now a fajitas for two, chicken is like $33.
It's like, did you want to spend $50 for
Like,
yourself?
no, I came to get Mexican food so I could eat cheap. Why, like steak, you can kind of swing it. Chicken fajitas are out of this fucking world too. And so that's the only reason
Yeah,
they
when did
dropped that to
chicken get
three.
more expensive than steak? It
I
doesn't make
don't,
sense.
I don't get it, dude. They're three. Fucking, you got tamales too. Tacos have to be one. Tacos are the most versatile food on the fucking planet.
Tacos.
But tamales need to get their shine as well. Tamales fuck so incredibly hard. Like if you like growing up, there was a woman that worked with my mom used to make tamales, so my mom would like bring
Yeah, the
home a bunch
tamale
of
lady.
tamales.
Yeah.
Or like being at the bar growing up, and the tamale lady comes around at like 1:30 a.m. and you're like, I'm about to get 40 tamales for whatever change is left in my pocket for like $8. Tamales
The
fuck
drunk
so
lady at the
hard.
bar, or the lady at the bar when you're drunk
Yeah,
and goes around like you
that woman had to have made $100,000 a year
probably.
just selling tamales at the, and they let her inside the bar.
And it was kind of just like, I don't even remember that lady having.
She would walk in with just like
I think it was Brickyard
ATB
Tavern,
bags.
and it was like, I don't even remember
Dude,
what the
Einstein.
price was. I think we just gave her whatever we had, and she was like, "Yeah, you can get this many for that."
Einstein's. That was the best part.
Here's $50. What do I get? She's like, "Yeah, you can have like 25. I don't care."
You go to Einstein so that you could go to a bar that had smoking in it, even though I didn't smoke. Sometimes you just want to be at a
I
smoke
want to be in
bar,
the. I want the atmosphere.
and I want some tamales at
I feel
1:30
that.
a.m. But tacos number
These
one.
are tacos. So you go.
And tacos.
You go tacos, tamales,
Yeah,
enchiladas, or
fajitas.
fajitas,
enchiladas,
enchiladas, chip salsa. All right. We have vastly different rankings. Again,
Which is fair. It's very easy to have very different ones.
this is Mexican food. There's not a loser in the bunch, okay? I'm not hating on anything, no matter where it is. 5 is tamales, though. I like tamales. I love tamales. I will fuck up some tamales. It's so much work compared to the rest of them. It's a lot of work. Like you gotta like
Flip, unwrap.
to make
To make them,
To
yes,
make-
to eat them.
and to eat. Just I don't know.
You sound like the people who are like, I don't like crawfish because it's too much work. Scrub.
I'm not
You're a
again.
tamale scrub.
I'm not hating on tamales. I love tamales.
You're a tamale
Out of
scrub.
these 5 I was given, I say tamales are
Fair.
5.
Sorry, I told
For
you not
me.
to shit on mine, and I
I
shit on
said
yours.
tamales are 5 for me. 4 fajitas. Could have been 5. Could have switched them with tamales. Fajitas, exactly what you said. Just they're so expensive. They're delicious. I'm gonna eat them every time. I'm gonna get them at a lot of restaurants I go to.
But I shouldn't have to spend $50 to eat at a Mexican restaurant.
Am I gonna?
ever.
But then like they've also done the thing where they like make it feel like it's like there's certain places you go and they give you like that little platter where it's like got the little sterno, the little heat thing under it.
It's hot.
It's on like a
Yeah,
big
I ordered tamales. I know that.
skillet thing. I'm like, yeah, dude. But then also they give you like 3 tortillas. Like, hey, we know you just ordered 12 pounds of food. Here's 3 tortillas. You can make that work, right?
Honestly,
And you're
if
like,
you get fajitas, it should be like Fogo de Chao. We're like, when I need more tortillas, I'm just going to put up a flag and you're going to bring me
which
more
they do.
tortillas.
They do. But if you get to go, you get fajitas to go, and then they throw 3 tortillas in. You're like, what did you think I was going to do with this? What's going on here? This is fajitas for 2.
What's going on?
And you gave us, what's the deal? What's happening? What's going on?
You give me 3 tortillas. What's the goal here?
That's the rule. That's the goal. We're all
Really?
buying,
3 tortillas is the rule?
we're all buying fajitas for 3, Colin.
You give me 3 tortillas for my fajitas, and I'm supposed to be attracted to that?
What's going on? What's the deal? All right. So yeah, I got fajitas 4. 3 is enchiladas. So fajitas, like they charge
Fair.
you all that, and you have to do all the work. Like, hey, here's the meat, bitch. Like again, fun. It's sizzling. It's exciting when it comes out, and then you're making the meal. You're like, hey, here you make the tacos. Here you go. Here's the stuff.
Mhm.
Also, it's $50. Enchiladas. That's the exact opposite of that. It's like, here's a warm, big old cheesy, meaty blanket, and all you got to do is just stick
Give me
your
some
fork in
enchilada
that.
del Rio or enchilada del Mar all fucking day.
Wait,
Historically, when I go to eat at Mexican restaurants, I would say 90% of my life I have gotten enchiladas as my meal.
Enchiladas verde is my
Enchiladas verde or seafood
carne
enchiladas.
asada, enchilada verde, and then fajitas if you're going with a group.
I'm big, dude. Give
And
me,
then
let me get the
tacos.
enchiladas del Rio. Can you bring me a side of the verde sauce too? Because I'm pouring that on top also.
Certain Mexican places I go to like have specialty stuff. Like I'm gonna get that, like the stuffed avocado at certain places that rocks. But
I've
yeah,
never gotten tacos from a sit-down Mexican place. If I'm getting tacos, I want it from a truck.
I want it from a truck, and I don't want. I want the little purple onion looking thing on there. I want the radish. Is that what it is? I want the cilantro. I want the onion and the meat, and that's it. I don't want cheese. I don't
Mhm.
want anything.
Give me
And then
some limes.
I want the sauce to be in bags that you have ripped apart and then just tied off at the
Mini
end.
ramekins also acceptable, but
Also,
the bag
also
is
do
like
that's how you know it's gonna be
expensive.
good. And don't touch the green sauce if the bag's like that because
Just
that's
have
gonna
a
burn right
taste
through
of
you.
it, just to get that
Yeah.
heat on your tongue, and then eat your taco.
So enchiladas are the exact opposite of fajitas, where you're doing all the work. Enchiladas are typically more of the cheapest stuff
And
on
they're
the
also
menu.
just doused
And
in
it's like,
heat.
and yeah, here's four just pallets of cheese and beans and meat and goodness. And you don't got to do any other work besides just scoop it right in your
I might
mouth.
have to get some enchiladas.
Enchiladas fuck, right? I don't think you were hating on enchiladas. I just think enchiladas way,
It's a very low ranking for someone who gets them 90% of
yeah,
the time.
yeah. Again, I
For
get
me.
fajitas a lot too, and I eat tamales whenever they're offered to me. So like I'm not hating on them. It's Mexican food. This is very hard to rank.
Mhm.
So two is chips and salsa. I get why chips and salsa is five for you. I absolutely understand why chips and salsa would be five.
It's the go to Vaps.
When we go to a Mexican restaurant, what is the thing you eat the most? It's the chips and the salsa. And it's just like how many times are you, oh crap, I filled up on chips
It's
and salsa.
free.
It's just there. And it's like it's welcoming. It's the beacon that gets you like, hey,
Mhm.
hey Pat, you want Mexican food? Huh? You want some Mexican food? And then you can spice it up too by hey, we'll take some queso.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then you go super elite, and you're like, hey, by the way, throw some ground beef in that queso.
Yeah. Maybe some jalapenos too. Chips,
Oh, the jalapenos better already be in the queso.
chips and salsa though, on their own, not even including the chips and queso. Chips and salsa just that's what we consume the most of at the restaurant, and I feel like we all love it. It deserves
When
to.
they have the green salsa.
When they have
Bro.
when you get multiple, and then they have the little what is the bean dip stuff?
Mhm.
It's like the
If they have
watery
green
beans.
salsa on the table, I will use precisely one chip for red salsa, and I'm solo green salsa. Tomatillo salsa is like
I'll
one
go
of my
both.
favorite
I like
things.
to change it, and sometimes I like to go double on a chip where you don't double dip, but you just do one edge one side, and then you do one edge on the
Mhm.
other one. You just like let's have a little party.
I'll fucking drink
Yeah.
tomatillo salsa if you
Yeah.
give it to me.
And then yeah, last night I did tacos. Tacos.
Every kind
It's
of tacos.
tacos.
Mexican tacos, lobster tacos, choco tacos.
Mexican food, the best tacos.
Granted, we are talking about Mexican tacos here
Mexican
specifically.
tacos. I want the two
Barbacoa,
little.
fucking
I want the
pulled
two
pork
little
tacos.
shell or the two little flour tortillas or corn
Mhm.
tortillas on top of each other because they're so small, and I want to eat 17 of those tacos.
It's either tacos or enchiladas for dinner tonight. I got to decide which one.
So I'm gonna go tacos, chips and salsa, enchiladas, fajitas, and tamales. Good power rankings, Jordan. Great power rankings, buddy. All right. Next up, we've got Eric Olnick, and Eric says, "Have people ever had to actually wash dishes at a restaurant because they couldn't pay their bill, or is that just in the movies?"
I'm sure it happened back in the day. Nowadays, they're probably like, well, this person's probably not going to have non-slip shoes on. It's a hazard. They slip and fall. You know, the last time it happened, somebody in California probably sued a restaurant. Now, I think you would just get a photocopy of their ID and like call the police, and you're like, well,
Somebody would come pay
now,
for it.
yeah, there's somebody you can call. Nowadays, you can call on the phone, get a card number, plug it in over.
Or hey, yeah, my
thing.
friend's coming up, he'll pay.
But like,
If you go there enough, like at the bar we were at Monday, shot at Nick's place, like if I was like, hey, my card doesn't work right now, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, you're good, dude.
yeah, like it
Just come
depends.
back.
If it's like a $20 lunch, you can probably get away with. I'll come back and pay. I left.
If
all
you
of my
if you have
money.
a
I
if you
don't
have a
anything,
$500 tab, they're not gonna
then
let
it's
that
going to
go.
be like, well, you either need to find a way to pay for this now, or we're going to have to call the police for theft of service.
But I bet somebody in time has had to wash dishes. But I
Yeah.
also think
Not in many years though.
I also think you're probably thinking of D3 the Mighty Ducks, where the varsity tricks the JV team and then leaves them with the bill, and they
It
have
had to come from somewhere.
they have to wash all the dishes. They're like, oh, thanks for dinner, losers. And then Goldberg's like, oh, we gotta wash dishes in the kitchen. Come on. And then the cowboy guy's like, oh, hell. Gee, Willikers.
I don't do this in Texas.
Yeah, I don't think that that's really a thing anymore.
It can't be.
And yeah, I didn't even think about the like liability for it.
There's way too much liability.
Because then you could be like, well, I didn't pay my bill, but if I slip and fall, then I could sue them.
Come back the next day.
And now
"Oh, I'm
they're
suing
paying
you
me."
because I got burned because the water is so hot, and you're like,
They didn't
yeah,
even
the guys
training
that
or
do this are
anything.
gonna
Yeah.
be used to it.
Yeah. That was a good question, though.
Great
I
question.
think you're thinking of Mighty Ducks, though. And then last but not least, our boy Alex O at Alex McThunder1 on X says, if something is delayed until it's early, is it ever actually on time?
So I'm thinking he means like if a flight is delayed until the next day and then it's earlier the next day, but then it's not early. It can't be delayed
If it's
until it's early. It's
delayed,
pretty-
and if you had moved, like if there was lightning that was going to delay a game, like the Mexico England game almost got delayed like that, but they're like, hey, what if we moved it up? And then they decided not to do that. So if you had moved up a kickoff, like if you had moved up the start of something because of
and then it
weather,
gets delayed.
and then
Like
it got
it's supposed to be
delayed,
7 o'clock kickoff. You move it to 3:30.
but
It's
then
delayed
that's
until 6, so it's still
it's
earlier than
still
original.
early, but it is delayed. And then is anything actually on time? Yes, things are actually on time,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think you can be delayed and be early unless it is that specific
How early are we
situation.
talking? Is it still only 15 minutes early? Because, but I tell you, 15 minutes early is on time.
You're 10 minutes early. You're late. It's Tom Coughlin had.
If you're on time, you're late.
That's Coughlin
Yeah.
time.
Coughlin time. It's very important
Coughlin
in
time.
sports. Real life, not really so
A lot of
much.
people say that was like they act like that was a detriment to Tom Coughlin. A lot of people don't remember that was the year before Michael Strahan and the Giants won the Super Bowl. So actually, Tom Coughlin time
Yeah.
rocked.
They
So-
weren't trying to tell you to be early to your restaurant job, be 15 minutes early. No, they were trying to win a Super Bowl.
And they did.
They did.
And they
twice.
beat the greatest team ever at that point, is what
Green Bay
people were
Packers.
saying. Well, they also beat them too, but then they beat the undefeated Patriots
Oh, yeah.
and the number 1 seed Cowboys.
Yeah, bragging about beating the Cowboys in the playoffs isn't really a fun.
Well, when you look at Eli Manning's 2 Super Bowl runs, the toughest strength of schedule, 1 and 2 in Super Bowl runs.
A lot of heavy lifting probably by the Patriots on those to up those strength of schedules.
1 seed Rodgers,
I'm just saying to get you to
2
number
seed
one and two
49ers with
all time.
Kaepernick. You had the 1 seed Cowboys, the last year of Favre
That's
Packers.
where you lose me. 1 seed Cowboys.
They were 13-3.
It's the Cowboys.
Okay.
How was
the
their
football.
defense that year?
Good. They
How-
lost 3 games.
Cowboys have never had a good defense and a good offense at the same time.
They had Tony Romo, so the offense wasn't great. And T.O.
Romo was good.
Well,
He played for a bad team.
not that good. Not as
Not
good
good
as
enough
Eli.
to overcome that star on the helmet.
Not as good as Eli. So if something's delayed until it's early, it is not on time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I still don't understand.
I'm
this one.
confused,
My
but I
brain-
appreciate that question.
My brain's in a blender.
Again,
Which makes it a great question.
at PassGrayPod, hashtag PTG answers. For your answers questions, you can also email it to us, answers@passgraypod.com. No, passgraypod@gmail.com. Scratch that. Passgraypod@gmail.com for your answers questions. If you want to email them to us, put answers in the subject so we can search for them better. I am at Alex J. Middleton on all socials. Pat's at not Pat Dion on all socials. And we are at PassGrayPod on all socials. Go give us a like and follow on all of the platforms on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Go comment, share us with a friend, give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever else you get your podcast. And just spread the word. Spread the word of the gravy. And we appreciate all of you guys. PassGravyMerch.com if you want to support the pod, get some cool merchandise, and we'll put you on the Gravy Day pictures. If you send us a picture, you're doing some cool stuff. USA lost, sucked, but we'll be back. We're still the best country in the world. Still the best country in the world.
Best host.
Best host.
We're putting
best
on the
country.
best World Cup ever right now.
All right, let's run this back. We're gonna do 2 of these since there's 2 of us today. Let's do the random celebrity generator. Who you going with?
I'll take Taylor Swift.
You're Taylor Swift.
Shout out
I
love.
will go with. Talk about anybody specific. I'm gonna go Brittany Griner.
There you
I know
go.
we said her. Taylor Swift, Brittany Griner. Shout out us supporting women.
For big
Okay.
ladies guy.
Taylor Swift, Brittany Griner. We've got Kraftwerk, Richard Dreyfuss, Lindsay Davenport, Maria Sharapova, Julie Andrews, Vic Siaxis, Meryl Streep, and Eminem.
I don't think that's probably how his name is.
Probably not, but he wasn't one of our guys. Brittany Griner, Taylor Swift. Let's
One
run
of
it
our
back
guys.
one more time. Sam Snead, Kathy Bates, David Niven Chavy, Claudette Colbert, Eric Hayden, Elizabeth Taylor, and Clint Eastwood. Nope.
Damn.
Not even close. Not even close. All right. Hey, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Thanks for tuning into the pod, guys. We love you guys. Until we talk to you next time, pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches.
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Past the Grave. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go hit and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch. Houston, Texas, hometown.